All right, and welcome back. I am just getting my settings all together. Sheldon Plays, my man. What is up? It's good to see you. Good to see your virtual face again. All right. All right, we are good to go. Everything seems to be in order. Let me hit this fire real quick. We'll be ready to go. Ready to go. Freighter warp reactor theta. Who found that? Brazil? Because I didn't do that. Oh man, that's why you have to love being in the hub. You know what I'm saying? You have to love being in the hub because you just are surrounded by stuff like this, and I'm just kind of running around doing my own thing, and came across this. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna grab that warp reactor theta for my freighter, and then I'm going to continue on my hustle to find this planet that I've been looking for, so I can plant my base and get my portal going. But I'm a patient man, as people are probably already finding out. I'm patient as hell, so I'm not gonna move on to anything else until I get done what I came here to get done. So even if it takes me a couple days, I'm gonna find this planet, and when I find the planet, I'm gonna put down my bags, make it happen. Ooh, Lord. He said, "Where's everybody?" I just started just now, so usually I'm streaming probably, gosh, 3-4 hours earlier than this, but I fell asleep just sitting here chilling, and fell asleep, and woke up at like 3. Woke up at like 3 at my time or something like that. So I just chilled for a minute, went, took a smoke break, came back and booted it up now. So I'll probably go for a couple hours, He said 200 subs. Hell yeah, man. The other day was out of control. The other day was out of control, man. When everything happened right, when the trailer dropped and right, I had like 130 something subs or something like that. And all that happened during the stream. So it just took off. 50, 60 subs in one day. That stream that I was doing on Friday, 2,000 views or something like that. So it was fun, man. Good times. He said no excuses. I feel you. I passed the fuck out. I was just sitting there just relaxing, Woke up at like 3 in the morning or something like that, and I was like, oh, I haven't even made a thumbnail yet. But it's all good. I don't sleep very often. When I did fall asleep earlier, it was only, I think, what, 2 hours, 3 hours or something like that. And then I'm immediately jumping up like, fuck this shit. Yeah, so after a while, I'll probably be expecting some of my Russian friends and and folks like that to start popping in as time goes by. Americans, nah, man. Most of us are asleep right now. It's 4 in the morning in Colorado, 6 a.m. in New York, 2 a.m. in California. Give me those nanite clusters. I don't play. I take them suckers nowadays, bro. They meant shit to me before, but now it's like, oh my goodness, nanite clusters. Yeah, this update is pretty good, man. Just for that I'm just sitting here talking about it. That's one of the reasons why the update's really good. I mean, stuff like nanite clusters, I didn't give a hell about. You know, I was throwing them away for so long, and I wish I wasn't doing it. I should have just been keeping them in my freighter or something. You know, but it's all good. So yesterday in the stream, I could not find a paradise world or a lush planet to save my life. And now all of a sudden I'm finding them left and right. I'm finding them all over the place. So I think I needed to switch the region I was in. I was in, moving around that same region. And it probably had a lot to do with those are the type of planets I was finding in that area. Fatty Bean, what is up? It's good to see you, my friend. You said you have to go in like 15. Yeah, man, I started streaming a lot later than I usually do. So I cut it a lot shorter today. Probably be a couple hours today, but it's not going to be an 8-hour stream like it was yesterday. I did an 8-hour stream last night, dude. From like 10 a.m. From like 10 p.m. my time to like 6 something in the morning. So it was a long stream yesterday, but I had fun. I had fun the entire time, man. But yeah, you got 15 minutes. Hey, well, I appreciate you spending about 15 with me. You know, that's cool. Thank you for that. He said he should get people to put on their notes. Yeah, that would help. I'll start pushing it, you know. I'll start pushing it. There was a point in time where I was where I'd be like, thanks for joining me, thanks for coming to the stream, hit that like button, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, you know, show some love to the new guy, stick it to the big man, show some love to the new guy, and I don't give a fuck about you hitting that bell. Like I would say that, like I don't care about hitting the notification bell. But the funny thing is that even if I like for some reason, I don't know if it's just me, my YouTube, my notifications, but I don't even have to hit the bell for people, and I'm getting notifications like crazy. You know, for people I didn't even ask for them from. they're like, oh, blah blah blah, streaming. I'm like, I don't care. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, it doesn't matter if you hit my notes or not. You know, if the stream pops, you're gonna come. You know, if you're enjoying yourself, you're gonna come. So. But at the same time, I probably do need to. I probably do need to stop that shit, and you know, tell folks hit that note. But then, you know, at the same time, it's my hours are just so crazy that, and I don't have a schedule. It's a little wild. I don't know. I'll give it a whirl though. Fetty, have you seen how well the game is doing? It has mostly positive reviews on Steam, and the player base doesn't seem to be falling down. It's a steady wave around 10,000. Yes, I did see it. That's part of that's part of why the stream is named what it is. You know what I mean? Part of the reason why the stream is named what it is because You know, it's booming now. The game is jumping now. You know, and and the player base, the player base was so small. Let's say 2 or 3 weeks ago. You know, the player base was so small that that you know that a lot of the people that are playing the game right now, you know, 10,000, 20, you know, whatever the case may be, a lot of those people that are playing the game were the people that were talking the most crap about it, you know, a month ago or 2 months ago or something. You know, it's ridiculous, dog. You know, so it's funny to see. It's funny to see right now all the people that are like, oh, I haven't played the game since December. I haven't played the game, you know, blah blah blah, you know, because of X, Y, and Z. And now, you know, they're the exact same people going to rebuy the copy of No Man's Sky that they sold to GameStop. You know, they gave the game to their little brother. They're trying to get it back, you know. So it's crazy to see it happening. And you just know for a fact that a lot of those people are the same ones that bashed the game, gave it bad reviews, you know, did this, and that. And now here they are. They're back, you know. He said, congrats on 200 subs. Thanks, man. Thanks. It blew up real quick over the weekend. This has been an awesome weekend just for everybody as far as No Man's Sky is concerned. Everybody that's been streaming it, everybody that's been making vids for it. It's been it's been a pretty damn awesome weekend. So he said it deserved it. Yeah, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. It deserves more than 200. You know what? And somebody said this to me the other day. They were like, you know, because my thing, the niche that I seem to be falling into is that I'm just pretty much I'm your late night streaming source. You know what I mean? What is that? Oh, okay. You know, I'm pretty much your late night streaming source. You're always gonna catch me around the same time. For people that, you know, are on the Eastern Hemisphere, you know, you're gonna catch me midday, and you know, people in the U.S. and stuff like that, it's gonna be real late. So I've been calling myself the late night streaming source, where you can kind of come, you know, middle of the night, and I'm usually doing something. And somebody said to me the other day, they were like, you know what, you're an awesome streamer, man. You know, you got personality, and you got this and that. And I'm like, I'm like, appreciate it, you know, thank you, so on and so forth. But he's like, you know what? If you stream during the day, he was like, your channel would be ridiculous. You know, like, you would probably grow, you know, 100, 200 subs a day. You know, and I'm getting you know 10 or 15. You know, every time I stream or something like that. He's like, dude, you could probably pull 100 subs a day if you're streaming during the day, because you just, you know, it's just a lot more lively. And so I'm like, okay, well, you know, it just doesn't work like that for me in the situation that I'm in right now. So I'm unable to reliably stream during the day, and that's why I just kind of fell into this niche that I'm in right now. And that's the kind of, you know, to Fatty Bean's point, you know, I probably would be, you know, booming a lot more if I could break into that daytime crowd. You know what I mean? But it's all good. I enjoy it. I enjoy what I'm doing. I don't care if I grow extremely fast. I'm having fun. I play the game that I like to play, and I have fun doing it. I think people can see that. You know, you have fun. It doesn't matter if people, you know, people are having a bad day. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm enjoying myself. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I need to go here really quick. I need to grab this theta. Where is it? I don't know where it is though. I don't have to go right now, as long as I just know where it is. I'm gonna grab that. Yeah, well, so as long as I just remember that I'm down here, I'll be good to go. Iceman, what is up, my friend? It's good to see you. Thank you for said you're getting ready for work. Yeah, I feel jealous. I hear you, man. You working on a Sunday? You get that's some dedication right there, man. But get that money, man. That's what make this all possible. You know, no job, no job, no fun. But I appreciate you stopping through before you head to work. Thank you, sir. Okay, so I'm gonna need to leave here too. He said much jelly, much jelly. I am feverishly, guys, feverishly looking for this planet. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for this, like a guy said in the stream yesterday. I'm looking for the stop sign planet. I'm looking for all the stop sign shapes. Yeah, man. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for these octagon. I'm looking for the octagon planet that has the most exotic planet type in the game. And I will not stop until that is my home planet. I will not stop. I have not. I started the Artemis quest. I started the first couple missions of it. I started doing the Atlas Path thing. I just started the first two things of it. So I started to get things going as far as all the things the games has to offer and so on and so forth. But I am not. I'm a very patient person. I'm not going to move on until I find this planet. Until I find this planet, I'm not going anywhere. So wait, not there. God damn it. So that's what's going on. I'm not moving forward until I have a home planet with the most exotic planet type in the game. Then I can put down my luggage. I could find the portal. I can activate the portal. I can start building my base. Things will start to move forward at that point. But I'm just the type of person, man. I will not leave this undone. I'm not going to set down my bags at just any random place. So the galaxy map is so nice, man. I love the galaxy map now, and let me show you what I like the most about it. The most that I love about the galaxy map right now, if I deselect and back up a little bit, is the filters. So usually, in order to, pre-update, let me say that, I used to look at the colors of the planets or the colors of the stars in order to decide whether I was going to have a better odds at finding a lush planet. So, pre-update, yellow stars were the best way, or yellow G-class stars produced lush and garden worlds at a higher rate than any other class of star. So I would always go to yellow stars first and try to look for things there. But if I turn this filter on, the life form filter, it like brightens the colors of all the stars dramatically. And so I don't even have to, like, if I turn it back off, if I'm back here, I can't really tell what color those stars are. But as soon as I turn that filter on, at this distance, I can see exactly the color star that I'm going to, exactly the designation. And I love that. As simple as that is, I love that filter that just allows me to see kind of if I'm in a particular region that just has a lot of yellow stars, and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to leave this region if I want to find something else. Or this region has a lot of blue stars. Like, this is a lot of blue and red over here and not a lot of yellow. But I go over here and there's a bunch of yellow stars. It's like a cluster of yellow stars with just with a little blue sprinkled in there. And so that's just more information for me. It's just another layer of information that I can look at that gives me something to go off of. So that's one of my favorite things about it, without a doubt. 10 people watching. Hey, appreciate everybody that is coming through, everybody that's stopping by the stream. Thank you so very much. Smash that like button for me. Just hit it real quick. Let me know you were here. Just surpassed 200 subs, so it's been an awesome weekend. If you haven't subbed already, hit a sub, man. Drop it, do it. Go ahead and do it. As I was just informed, as the stream just started, maybe you need to hit that notification bell. Maybe you need to hit the notification bell. I stream at some of the oddest times, so maybe that'll help. Romer Geobay? Where am I? A Romer Geobay? Okay, just one. Where am I? Like there was something here. There goes Fetty Bean is the best. There's your system again, Fetty. It's right there, my friend. Zimmer, what is up? Is good. He said he's not here. It's good to see you, man. I know you're gonna probably drop back into full lurk mode in a minute, you know. But appreciate you jumping out there. HMS Drake, what is up? Fellow interlopers, good to see you. Good to see you. Working for cash. Working for cash. What in absolutely in the hell? You do you, man. I got you. Mostly positive. Yeah, not only is it ranked mostly positive on Steam, I think it's like it jumped up to like the #2 bestseller or something for August. It like out of nowhere, out of nowhere, they drop a update in the game and the game jumps in sales. Like who does that? When Call of Duty or Battlefield or Halo or any, you know, all these other franchises, or when Elite Dangerous or any of these other big franchises that make these titles, when you drop an update, you don't see a spike in sales like that. You know, what you see, and see, this is what the huge difference is. What you see when they drop updates is you see a spike in the sales of their DLC. You see a spike in the sales of their downloadable content. But see, Hello Games, see, everybody was mad at them for it at first, you know. But Hello Games, they're giving their updates out for free. So instead of you having to buy the update, if you want to play the update because you think it's awesome, it forces you to go and buy the entire game. So everybody's looking at Hello Games like, oh, their strategy sucks, and you know they're doing this and they're doing that, and I don't like how they do. Yeah, turns out, you know, year #2, we're starting to look back at this journey that they've done, and everything seems to have been a good decision on their behalf. You know, everything seems to have been a good decision. You know, with the hype and with how the game launched, it turned out that not saying very much to the community might have been the best thing to do. You know, because it was toxic. Every post that they made, everything that they said they were doing, every idea they said they were going to come up with, it was just going to be toxic. Every post, every tweet, it was just being toxic. Working for cash. My guy is on one. You know, he loves them trolls, man. High five to him. We just made an entire video about trolls. Working for cash. If you go look at my channel, take a look at that troll video that I just made earlier today. Pretty interesting stuff there, you know. 70% positive reviews. Oh, it's a #1 bestseller now. Okay. Well, see how things change, and how things change over the course of 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? Zimmer said, "You saw that? You saw the video?" Yeah, man. It was just a stream highlight from the stream from the day before when we were talking about it. So it was pretty it's pretty hilarious. Freighter Warp Reactor Sigma. Do I want this? I mean, I probably do want it, but that's 500 nanites right there, bro. Do I have 500 nanites? I absolutely do not. So I'm going to have to rename this system after this part to make sure that I know where it is and that my fellow NMSL interlopers know where it is as well. Excuse me. Fatty Mean, you what, mate? You haul 2 tons of nip to the space station 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It isn't the best job, but it's the job nonetheless. And ain't no galactic officer gonna get in the damn way. I feel you. I feel you, though. Alrighty. So did I look at gold prices? I think I was just running my mouth and I didn't take a look at it. This is so crazy. So these gold, I mean, I guess I keep calling it gold prices because I'm in that pre-update state of mind. But I guess we can just call them. I don't know what to call it. I don't know. I mean, what would you guys call these now? Because pre-update, it was a gold icon, and we called them gold star systems because it was a star in the middle. And I don't know. Based on that, we call it a green unit system, but that would be retarded. That doesn't sound awesome. He said we all need to calm down. So let me, before I even forget, let's go ahead and is that where I am? And who's this guy? Stay away from my shirt. I'm gonna go check out what the hell is going on with that Geo Bay. I don't know if someone has been down here already, if someone has been in this area already. Another thing that I haven't seen yet in the game is those ships. Let's see what this is about really quick. A Forsaken planet? Is this it? This can't be it. Forsaken planet? Did I find it already? Or is this someone else's? Damn it, it's not it. Damn it. I thought it was it. So in the No Man's Sky Love, the Facebook group, I've been asking around how people have. Look, it's saying the Romer Geobay is here, but it's like floating in midair. It's like floating in midair. Check me out. There is no Geobay. False alarm. The glitch game proper. He said he thought it was your base. Oh, check out the Geobay. Abandoned object? Yeah, no shit. It's an abandoned object. Okay. That's love. That's cool right there. I like that. Can I get up there? You think I can land on it? It wasn't appearing when I was in the air, so. Oh, check. Oh, whoa, wait, whoa, 1 second. Who's, is that? That can't be mine. Is it mine? Of course it's mine if I'm seeing it. Oh, cool. Found that on accident. What? Okay. Okay. This is crazy. Okay. As big as this universe is, I mean, give me a break here. Okay. Apparently, I have been to this planet before. I didn't know that I've been to this planet before. Apparently, the planet probably looked a lot different than it looks right now for me to be riding it. To be riding my exocraft around on it. But this is awesome. I found my old exocraft location totally by chance. The system isn't named the same thing as that I named the system before, so I didn't know that I was returning to a place that I had been already. Okay. All right, hey, let's go for a ride. Fuck it. I mean, why not, you know? Zimmer up, yeah. I don't know what. I don't know what. Hey, this is, you know, you build, you do things in this game, and just never ceases to amaze you. Yeah, now there's it's a straight Forsaken planet now. There's like no reason to even have this here or to be driving it. There's nothing to mine. There's no. And to find this by accident, you know? Get out of here, dude. That's childish. Man, that's my top. That's one of my top 10 moments of No Man's Sky right there. Oh, righty. Oh, righty. Well, that was fun. That was awesome to check out. Do we got some nanites back here anymore? Nah, it's all gone. Residual goop. We don't need you. It sells for crap anyway. Now that I know you need these to open a portal locations or to request portal locations from monoliths, I'm holding on to just a Gra relic, and then I'll get the convergence. Y'all should drop a diss track. Sheldon plays with the diss tracks. You killing me. The diss tracks, man. Alright. So let's go ahead and... No warp stuff. What? It's all good. Alright, got everything in order. Let's make sure. That is top 10 moments in No Man's Sky for me right there. You know? Forsaken planet. This just looks like... Okay, it looked more like sand when I was down there, but... He said, dude, they're hella trending right now, man. It's ridiculous what's going on right now. So... Let's see here. I'm gonna find this planet, man. Am I still in the atmosphere or what? Paradise planet. And see, and that's what I'm saying. Just yesterday, that I was just not able to find Forsaken planet. That is just so funny. Oh, right there. Why is that there? Interesting. That must be a real word or something. I just could not find Lush or Garden Worlds or anything at all yesterday. At all. During an 8-hour stream, I could not find one Paradise planet. And let me tell you, now in like the last 6 hours, every single system I go to has it. He said a rice gum savage. So let me stop. I didn't even mean to come here. That's what was going on. I meant to go somewhere else. I think there's a moon back there. That's funny that I warped here on a complete accident. I didn't even mean to come here it got here on the humbug, and turns out it was dope that being here, frostbound planet. By being here, it turned out pretty cool for me. Another pair. Are those two paradise planets, or was that just the one? All right, let me check this out, and then I'm off to the next star system. I need to go to a trading post, though. That's what I need to do. Because... and it doesn't seem to... the ley lines seem to be real hard to see here. But I appreciate everybody coming to the stream. I'm streaming at a little odd time today, but it's all good. Probably keep it going for about another hour and a half or something like that this morning. If you're just joining me, I am on the hunt for the Octagon. I'm on the hunt for the UFC planet. Those mechanical, airless, forsaken, glowing, robotic, biomechanical, bioluminescent world, whatever you want to call it. I'm on the hunt. I'm going to find it. That is going to be my new home. And I'll move on from there. This is a very nice planet. There was a point during the stream yesterday. Is that aluminum? Because I think I do need a little bit of aluminum. This is so beautiful, dog. It's fucking beautiful. There was a point during the stream yesterday where this would have been my base planet if I would have just found it earlier. You little tricky son of a bitch. Come on, man. Come on, stop moving. There was a point yesterday where if I would have seen this world, I would have just dropped my bags and made this my home planet. But now I'm now that I've seen a lot of Paradise Worlds now, I'm like, okay. Whoa. Let's go check out whatever the hell that is. The UFC, the United Federal Coalition. That's dope. I haven't seen that style of beast before. Yeah, that's cool. I haven't seen this style of beast. I think maybe I have. Maybe I have. Now that I see the backside of him and shit. But the color palette on it, that's unique. I haven't seen that color palette. Yay. Update 1.3 should have patched brain crabs and flying brain crabs. This planet, though, it's hard. It's hard for a player like me. It's as odd as it might seem to say this. It's odd for a player like me to stream No Man's Sky because a lot of the time I want to just walk. Like right now, I want to walk around here for a while. I want to stop everything that I'm doing. Oh man. I want to stop everything that I'm doing and walk around here for a bit. And just kind of take it in. You know, if I wasn't streaming, I probably would just kind of sit here and, you know, 100% the world, look for all the animals, walk around for a while, maybe even activate the portal. I don't know. This is one of those places that kind of I could spend some time here. You know, if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be here for an hour or two. I see this big thing. I know there has to be another big thing on this planet. Like, and that's a 7 meters. Jeez, that's tall. But I'm not gonna spend forever here. Let me see if this has Corvax. Corvax? Gek Charm. But I'm gonna move on, even though this world is pretty dope. Hamakashuna. Hamakashuna. I like that name. I'm gonna leave it. Said nice creatures. Babakulo, what is up, man? Good to see you again. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, this is a pretty nice planet. The only thing that would stop me from making this planet my it does have water. It doesn't have like oceans or anything, but the fact that it does have water, kind of, yeah, that's my selling point. I mean, there's no Rygogen or anything like that, but out of control. You see, like I'm on 7 of 12, and I would 100% stay here for an hour or two and just figure it all out. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep it moving. Chozo, what is up, my friend? Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. I'm doing pretty good this morning, man. I'm doing pretty good. Still having fun with this update, and probably will be for the foreseeable future. I'm able to find yesterday. I was having a hard time finding planets like this on yesterday's stream, and I'm trying to keep an eye out for those exotic ships too. But I'm not kind of hunting for them. I'm just keeping an eye out for them. But I just couldn't find a paradise world to save my life yesterday, and so I'm having trouble. Look at those textures. Thank you, Hello Games. Look at these textures. They overhauled grass, which always made the game look weird. They overhauled grass, and then the texture of just one rock. Get out of here, dude. But anyway, like I said, I was having trouble finding worlds like this yesterday on yesterday's stream. It was an 8-hour stream, and I don't think I found one paradise world yesterday. And now I'm just finding them left and right. If I would have found one yesterday, I would have probably just made that my base world. But now that I'm finding them so often, I think I'm gonna just hold out on making this my base planet and just continue to look for the UFC. Continue to look for the octagon, the bioluminescent world. Curtis Wright, what is up? Welcome back. Thank you, sir. He said a nice find. That planet looks clean as fuck. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I keep saying it. Like I would spend some time here. Without a doubt, I would spend a lot of time here. I would find all the animals. I would take some screenshots. Is there a planet in the sky anywhere? Nope, not even. All up above me. So I'd probably fly to a different location on the planet, drop my ship, take some screenshots with the planets in the background. Find the rest of the animals. You know what I'm saying? This is that type of game to me. I enjoy exploring in this game. You won't see me really engaging in a fight unless a pirate engages me. That's pretty much the only time you're gonna see me fighting is if a pirate engages me. But other than that, I'm gonna explore because I want to see things. I want to see what I haven't seen before. Beautiful planet, but I must separate myself. Fantasize, what is up, my friend? Thank you for coming back. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. How am I enjoying the update? I was just talking about being engaged. And they want those clusters, huh? I got too many? Yeah, you want 508. Y'all want all 508 of them. How are my shields doing? Oh, I don't like to engage, but I know how to fight, guys. Don't get me wrong. So if you want it, pirates, you can get it. No aim assist. This no aim assist situation that they got going on is you have to be accurate. It's just most of the time my aim assist doesn't pop on like that. Like I just saw it happen there, but it doesn't happen very often. But I am enjoying the update very, very, very much because I'm a patient soul. Is this a paradise world? That's Frostbound? Okay, so I can go ahead and leave now. Okay, I can go ahead and leave now. But I just can't let me turn my favorite filter on. Oh, let me turn on my favorite filter. But I'm just enjoying just so many different aspects of this, and so many different aspects of it. It's ridiculous. And if the game had high playability before, then now it's just through the roof. Now it's just out of damn control how how much I enjoy what's going on here. Turns out I need a lot of iron. I need a lot of plutonium. I've burned through everything. So now I need to probably drop back down here real quick. Echelon Gaming, what is up? How goes it? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. It is an exciting time for No Man's Sky. We all the sheer number of people streaming the game right now. It is just an uncontrollable amount of people. Like even if you streamed the game before just even once, you're probably out there like streaming, showing off what you got. That didn't come up on the scan at all. I mean, it's crystalline here, but it's not coming up on the scan at all. But let's get this thamium and this plutonium situation rectified. I also need a little bit of iron, and then I need to rebuild some warp cells, and then I'm back on the grind. Yeah. Chelsea, he says the thing that floors me is that they're planning more updates. Yeah, that's unreal. They've got more. Think about it. I mean, it could be right now. Right now, this is a full game. Everybody. You could say what you want to say about it. You could your reservations about the game in the past could be negative as you want them to be. But right now, this is a full release. This is what. If we would have gotten this game as it stands right now, a year ago, I think the hate would have been eliminated virtually. You know, because I mean, there still would have been people pissed, like, oh my gosh, I found one of my friends in my stream and I can't see him. Hello Games lied. They lied. So I mean, if you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be mad, but This is a full game. This is a full release, man. This is AAA title stuff right here that we're playing, and for it to be as groundbreaking as it was of a game, it just for them to be continue going. You have more. You're trying to tell me you have more for me. Okay, well, all right. I'll take it. I will happily take it, and I'll pay for it. If the next updates are updates that I have to pay for, I will pay for it. Let's go. How much you want? Is the season pass available now? What you want? 60 more bucks? Okay, you got it. What do you want? So, did I scan you? Yeah, I got you guys already. Sorry, bro. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Didn't mean to do that, man. You're okay. You're okay. Hey, wake up. No, 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 no. He's fine. He's fine, guys. No, 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 no. He's my friend. He's just he's sleeping. Everything. Nobody's watching. Okay, yeah. Just he'll be fine. Everybody just relax. I'm finding a lot of thamium here. This might be a planet where I need to come back to. You just don't find thamium on planet side in large quantities anymore. Plutonium, obviously, you can find just about damn anywhere. You go to a space station, you go to traders, they're selling you plutonium 2,000 and 3,000 units of it, you know. And I think they did that because of how farming works now. You have to recharge. You have to recharge all of those, little planning pods and everything like that. And so it takes a lot of resources to do that. So I think that's why they unlocked it that way. You can pretty much buy a ton of it at anywhere, and on planets, it's in high quantities. And I think they did that because of what they did to farming. He said, "I hope the updates are free." Yeah, Elite is definitely up there. I have Elite Dangerous too. I've streamed it a couple times. But to be honest, even before this update that we got for No Man's Sky, even before this update, Elite Dangerous is not anywhere near of an exciting game to stream as No Man's Sky is. Elite Dangerous, you're really confined to your starship. You never exit the starship, unless you go planet side for planet side missions and stuff like that. You might get into that, you might get into your little exocraft or whatever for Elite Dangerous. So you have those two vehicles that you ride in, and outside of that, what I'm doing right now for No Man's Sky is seeing something so vastly different. Seeing worlds and places that you just will not ever encounter in any other way. You just don't get that with Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous is just a lot of missions. You really have to be a fan of flight simulators, combat simulators. You really have to be. But at the same time, you can do a lot of exploring in Elite Dangerous. You have to leave those core systems and go way out and go way out in the galaxy. But it's there. You can see some really cool shit. I mean, no lie. It's just that this game, No Man's Sky, just inherently, just based off of what it is a better experience to stream. So, like I said, I streamed it a couple times. I'm going to stream it again. I do love Elite Dangerous. I just haven't played it in a few days because what No Man's Sky is doing to us. So Travic Maxwell, what is up, sir? He said that multi-tool is awesome. Yeah, this multi-tool is ridiculous, dog. Look, check the stats on it. Like if you look at the stats on this damn thing, it's definitely, it's an S class. but the scanner range at 100% is out of control. How far that scanner distance is. You know, when I scan something, okay, that plutonium over there, yeah, that's a few minutes away. That's going to be a few minute walk. So I have to be careful about what I scan and what I'm looking at when I scan it, because, you know, like I'll scan something like this, and before actually making my way to there, I'll start moving. I'll kind of pivot left and right to try to see how much that movement is from that icon to that icon, to give me an idea of which one is closer. You know what I mean? So I can tell that plutonium down there is closer than that one. That one's probably back there, all the way on that hill back there. But that's the scanner disc. That's what I run into all the time. It's like, you can't just scan some crap like this and then start walking, because you'll be walking for 10 minutes. So that 100% is out of control. I love it. The 80% mining. Anytime I come across a resource spire, I just melt it. You could just, like, if I went and started getting that iridium, I can melt that thing in like 60 seconds. the mining yield is just dumb. It just melts spires. Nothing. High five. Okay, so I think I have enough plutonium and enough thamium to get out of this system. Don't need more diet. Don't really need rusted metal right now. There's my thamium, titanium. Don't need that right now. Thamium, plutonium. Let's move you there. This is my obsessive compulsive part of my gaming experience. Everything has to be all nice and lined up according to element. Okay, so I think 1, 2, 3, plutonium. Okay, so I'm good to go. Let's create a few. Oh, gotta call that starship. This is another one of my favorite things in the world. They are childish. For you being able to call your starship wherever you want, whenever you want, it's pretty dumb. He said space lags are coming. Fantasize said, did you know that some rocks and materials, some rocks and trees give extra material if you scan them? I heard something like that, but I hadn't toyed with it. I thought that it had some, I thought it was tied to those additional scanner options that you can add, right? Like you could do the resource. I think it was I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of it, but it was just those additional scanner boosts that you could add. That gave. I thought that was giving you the ability to do it, but I guess if you can do it, primary element carbon. Interesting. So let's say, what if I did it now? Like if I could maybe get a secondary out of it right now. It appeared as if it wanted to. But yeah, I thought it was tied to that new scanner. But I haven't toyed with it at all, so I'm probably wrong. Curtis Rice says, has anyone found any planets with a little more tree density? Now, I find it extremely interesting that you say that, because that lets me know that I'm not the only one, right? Because every time I found lush Lush planets, there's not very many trees. I've even found planets that have said forest world. Like it very, very particularly says forest world. And I get down there and there's like just a loose, a loose sprinkling of trees. You know, a loose sprinkling of trees. You did. You caught me. I wanted to say it. I was gonna say it. It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. I had to switch it up a little bit. I tried to toss a different word in there, so I did, and I still got caught. Still ended up getting caught. I'll try a rock. I'll try to scan a rock and see if it gives me a secondary material, or just try to do some more trees, because I don't know if it probably doesn't do it absolutely every single time. So primary element deuterium, I can't destroy that right now. Secondary element thamium? Get the fuck out of here. You better not give me thamium. Get out of here. See, fantasize just saved my life. Secondary element heridium? What the fuck? Every single rock. Now you have to pay attention to every damn rock. Now every rock, every tree, every stone you kick over. Thamium, get the fuck out of here. Oh, that is childish. Now, isn't that heridium? What? Aluminum? I needed a little aluminum, you know what I mean? This is not even... Who does this? Come on, Hello Games. Come on, Hello Games. This is... Oh, God. And as cool as I think the game is, you know, then there's little tidbits of information like that, you know. I appreciate you, Fantasize, for putting me on game. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I don't know how you wouldn't, but for those of you who don't know who Fantasize is, he has a real awesome channel where he does a lot of streaming, and he streams a lot of NMS. He has a lot of info videos. I kind of go and check with him, especially pre-update. I was always going to check with Fantasize to see what the ARG was doing, what was going on, and everything. So, Fantasize is like my karate master. Like I seem to learn, I seem to learn a lot from this guy every single time that he's around, and every time I go to the channel or his channel, I seem to learn something. And so, it's like my karate master right there, man. Let's just drop a few warp cells, just enough to get me going, and I will worry about all of that stuff I need another time. Am I able to do... I'm not gonna put a conflict scanner in this starship at all. Accelerated fire theta. I need more dimensional matrix, so just keeping an eye on what I need. Fantasy, he said you can't even play the update. What the hell? What happened? What's going on? He said he's here because you just have to you kind of have to get your jolly somehow, right? Travis, you said you subbed to Fantasize too. Yeah, man, he has one of those. He's one of those main YouTubers for No Man's Sky. You know, you've got a handful of YouTubers for NMS that are influential. You know what I mean? And he's one of them. He's one of those guys. So it wouldn't be. It's not a surprise to me at all that a bunch of you guys in here would be surprised sub to him too. Let's see. So I need to, what am I doing? I'm getting my mind right. I'm trying to wrap my head around leaving this planet, because I told you, this is what happens. I'm that type of player. I will end up being here. For whatever reason, I will end up being here on this planet for hours, you know, if I wasn't streaming. But I just have to tear myself away. Okay, so that's an ice planet. That's the Forsaken, and I'm good to go. think, let's see here. Let's go here. Let me turn on my favorite filter. Can't forget my favorite filter, the Lifeform filter, which lets you see the color of stars a lot better. Who cares about the light? I don't even know really what the Lifeform filter does. Does it let you see lifeforms better? I don't know. I don't know. But it changes the color of the stars. That's what I like about the Lifeform filter. Yeah, let's go here. We have a fair amount of planets here. It looks like one planet has 2 moons. So let's go here too. Let's see. Said Fanta has an incoming sub, October class. Fantasize, so you'll be giving a shout out at some point if you're ever streaming when I stop. He'll raid. That's cool. That's cool. My hours are just so crazy that I'm it's not very often that I'm streaming at the same time as a lot of the guys that I interact with. You know, I see Fantasize's streams and I kind of get the idea when he streams and everything, but you know, a lot of the other guys that I'm with in the science lab and you know, Colton Chapman and Ty Beecham and Iceman, and you know, it's like I hang around all these guys and I don't really you know, I don't really stream around the same time as them, you know. Fantasize must not sleep. Like, he must not sleep, because 9 times out of 10, if I'm streaming, he pops in, you know. So your hours must be not just like mine or something, because he always pops in. Oh yeah, that would be cool to get a raid. I got raided by like three guys the other day. It was funny. I got raided by like 2 or 3 dudes, and they, you know, they all came in, and you know, they were doing their hashtag this, and you know, they were saying something in Spanish, you know, so I think it had something to do with you know, one of our Latino brothers and sisters that were streaming or something. So I got raided by like 3 guys. It was hilarious, dude. I was cracking the hell up. I was like, is this like a mini raid? Am I being raided like right now? It was hilarious though, man. I appreciate those guys. I don't care if it's 3 guys or if it's 50. If I get a raid, man, I'm happy about it. So I was pretty thankful for it. But that was my first ever raid. It was like 3 people. That was a good time, a good time. This weekend, man, I tell you, this weekend has been epic for a lot of different reasons. How you doing, sir? You got something for me? You got a nah, these are Gek. So if he like farted or something, I'm gonna leave. This is Gek. If he wants it to stink, it's going to stink. If he wants it to smell good, it's going to smell good. So let's go ahead and leave him alone. Oh, gross. I should have stayed for a second, huh? That's nasty. He sleeps like every 1.5 days. He said my sleep schedule was virtually non-existent. Chozo, check this. This is. Let me tell you guys my sleep schedule over the last day. Right, like, you know, I did an 8-hour stream, pretty much overnight last night. So I didn't go to sleep last night. I stayed up through the night last night and I streamed, and then I was done at about 6 in the morning or something like that, and I didn't go to sleep. So I stayed up, you know, made some breakfast. You know, you got to wind down just like you have to wind up. And so, you know, it's about now it's about 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning or something like that. And I'm just kind of chilling. I turned No Man's Sky back on, and I'm just kind of chilling. And my wife, she like forced me to go to bed. She put my son to sleep, and she's like, so my son goes to sleep, take a nap. And she's like, yeah, you too. You too, both of you. So I went in there. I went in there at about 11 or something like that, and I went to sleep for like 3 hours, I think, and then I was right back up. Boop. I popped right back up, and I'm like, oh, let's go, and then that's when I edited and uploaded that troll video earlier, so I did that, and then now I'm back at it. I'm like, let's go. Nothing, and nothing for him either. So. Diablo Rage, what is up, my friend? Good to see you. He said, where are the exotic planets? Where I can't find them. I'm looking for them right now. Right now, this stream, I'm looking for them. I did an 8-hour stream, like I just said a minute ago. I did an 8-hour stream yesterday. I found absolutely no exotic planets. I didn't even come across tropical planets very often. So, I don't know. They're here. They're here. They are here to be found. I just have not. I have not found them yet. I have not seen any of the exotic starships either. Even though I think they toyed with the procedural generation of starships, because I'm seeing stuff that I'm kind of used to seeing, except it's happening in the shapes that I haven't seen it before. Like they seem like familiar starships, except they're appearing in the weirdest ways, parts and pieces you generally don't see, like that style. That's weird. I usually don't see those wings with that box front. And trust me, as many hours as we played this game, if you see something out of the ordinary, you know it. You know it. Fantasize. Hit that like button, guys. Make sure to smash that like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for stopping through. I appreciate you for, even if it's just for a few minutes, just for spending a little bit of your time, a little bit of your day here with me. Appreciate you so very much. If you aren't subbed already, hit that sub button. Show me some love there. I'm the new kid on the scene. I'm not going to be able to say that for very much longer. Like I keep saying it. Show some love for the new guy. Show some love. It's not going to work for very much longer. But it's working now. It's working now. I got it. Caustic planet. I'm looking for exotic worlds. So if you see me just kind of scanning stuff and looking at it, bountiful planet? What the hell is a bountiful planet? Empty moon. Let me check out this bountiful planet real quick. This has 2 moons over here, doesn't it? The planet that had 1 moon had 2 moons. So I know there's another one hiding back there somewhere. Diablo. Yeah, I asked for it, I asked for people like Diablo. I asked for trolls. I asked for people to come to my stream, to come to my channel and troll me. So I wouldn't be surprised if you caught a few of them in here. If you caught a few of them in here just kind of saying just off the wall shit to try to get our attention or whatever. Because I was asking for it. I was asking for it today, He said, you got to up your game, man. I chose up. Somebody filled out the application. Somebody put it in. It was an electronic app, though. They did it online. That's not, yeah, that's okay for some employers, but I don't know. I like to take mine in person. He said you've been out-trolled 100 times before on 10,000 different streams. You gotta do a little bit better. He said Sean Murray lied to us. Yeah, you definitely have to do better than that. I said that. I even said that myself earlier today. So you have to come with some originality, like some real good classic stuff. And then maybe you'll get a rise out of us. But the classic run of the mill troll stuff just doesn't really work anymore. This is bountiful. So I'm looking at a bountiful planet. It might have something to do. Oh crap. No, there's only 9 different species. So it's not like, you know, I've seen some that are like one of 16 or something like that. So it's not because there's a ton of animals, and it's not because there's, I don't know, there's trees and water and animals. It just kind of seems like a healthy amount of everything instead of it being a lot of one thing. He looks angry. Yeah, I knew it. He seems, he's running around mad. He's raging. Let me get away from that guy. All right, so I'm not going to spend, I'll do it again. I'm not going to spend too much time here. There goes Sheldon Plays again. Diss track. Who's going to make the diss track? Somebody needs to make a diss track for Sheldon, man. Somebody make the diss track. He'll blast it. He'll blast it on YouTube. He'll retweet it on Twitter. Somebody make this dude a diss track. 17. He said you had one back before 1.2 that has 17 species on it. Damn. That is amazing. All right, so I will do it. I will stay here, so let me go ahead and leave. Is that the other moon? Or is that just a distant planet? That's a distant planet. Contaminated planet. Caustic. I'm looking for... Okay, so I was asking around. I've been asking around all day on Facebook. And on Twitter. I've seen the screenshots. I've seen, you know... I've seen all the videos on YouTube about those super exotic planets, and I've been asking, you know, like what are the system details? What do I need to be looking for? What, you know, like what class of star are you finding these planets at? Is it an airless planet? Is it an empty planet? Is it a bountiful planet? You know, I'm just asking those questions to kind of get people to give me as much information as possible. And first things first, they all have said that you can see it from space. When you see it, like I'm looking at this planet now, No Man's Sky. One of the awesome things about this update is that the planets from space, it looks like that when you get to the ground. That wasn't the case before. You look at a blue planet like this and it have little red sparklings and stuff. You go down there and it'd be barren. It'd be an orange barren world. You're like, what the fuck? Why was I seeing blue? But now I know that looking up here is water here, and when I go down there, there's going to be blue water here. I can see the red. I know when I get down there, there's going to be red crab. To see the shapes from space. Okay. So I need a lot of warp cells for what I'm doing right now. Because I am, no doubt, I am system hopping. But what I'm doing is I'm going to systems that I have already been to, I've already occupied. One planet, I don't want to do that. That I've already occupied, that I've already discovered, because I'm bouncing around. I am not stopping at every world. I'm not exploring too much, unless I see something really unique. And so I don't want to go to an undiscovered system, especially inside of a hub like I am right now. I don't want to go to an undiscovered system and just go in it and leave, and go in it and leave. That looks nice. 3 planets, I'll take it. He said, no, it's too cold outside. Damn it. Okay, I know this is not going to be it. It's a freezing planet. I know this is not going to be it. That looks like a cold planet as well. Hey, everybody calm down. Like, what I want to do is I want to attack these guys, right? And take the Thamium. I know they have some. I know you got some. I know what's in your pocket. I know you got some over here. But I just don't feel like dealing with it. You know, you son of bitches, they're relentless. Like, they will not stop until you run away, all the way away. And then you can't even do it at the fastest speed. You have to, like, you have to run. Get the hell up out of there. Or they will continue to come after you. More starships, more starships, more starships. Where's the third planet? Let's go check the space station first. I have to find this planet. Oh my goodness. Traffic. He said, I know I'm just some random, but you seem to be a natural at YouTube. I bet you'll do great and get big someday. Keep up the great work. Traffic, I really appreciate that, man. And I'm inclined to believe you. Right? I'm inclined to believe you. And I'm only saying this and bringing this up because it's been brought up. It's been brought up to me more than a few times, especially over the course of this weekend, because I've had a lot of viewership this weekend because of the update and the leaked information that we had the day before. And, you know, I've streamed pretty much every single day this weekend since like Thursday or something like that. And it's been brought to my attention a few times that, you know, that the term natural has came up. And the only reason that I'm inclined to believe you is because the first time that I ever streamed, my first ever stream, was like a month and a half ago. You could probably look at my YouTube videos and you could tell me better than I know. It was probably like 6 weeks ago or something like that. It was the first time I ever streamed, and I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay, but it wasn't. It wasn't all right. Yeah, it was, you know, I didn't have anything. I didn't have anything together at that point. But I think I got it together real quick. I got all the settings down for what I needed to do, or for how my computer was going to handle it. Warp reactor Sigma again. 500 clusters. Do I want to buy that? No, I'm going to leave it alone for now. Rocket launcher. Ooh, I want this. I've been looking for. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I'm taking that. All right. I've been looking for that rocket launcher. Thank you, sir. But the first time that I ever streamed was about 6 weeks ago, and it was horrible, bro. You know, it was okay, but you know, I was trying to play music during the stream, and so now if you go back and look at those first streams, YouTube has removed all the audio from them, and because I was trying to do too much, you know, and the audio quality wasn't great, and you know, I just didn't have it together. But I kind of figured it out real quick, and I figured out very quickly how to continue the conversation, how to move forward the conversation, how to always have something to talk about even when there doesn't seem to be something to talk about. And I think those things right there stemmed from other activities that I've done in my life, right? And so when you say natural, and when other people have said natural, I'm inclined to believe you. I really think that there's something to it. I think there's something to it, man. I might actually be a natural. There might be something to that. because this is I'm like, I haven't been a streamer for years. You know what I mean? There isn't this isn't a result of experience. You know, so I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so very much. If I am going to be big someday, then I welcome it. I don't know where this is going. I don't know. This is a journey that I'm walking on very early, that you guys are joining me very early on. You know, I got just over 200 subs. This is very early in this journey, you know, and for you guys to be here right now, to be joining me so early, and oh, come on, guys. I'm not only am I trying to commentate, oh fuck, let's take care of the level 3 guy right now. We're gonna have to take care of that level 3 dude, or he's gonna be a damn problem. Oh, whew. You guys are annoying. Here he is. Come on, buddy. Why doesn't my auto lock? My auto lock does not turn on very often anymore. Come on, I was in the middle of saying something, you know? I'm sitting here, I'm trying to talk, I'm trying to have a good time here. No, you. Dude, let me tell you, ever since the update, pirates, not only are their maneuverability has increased by like 20-fold, they're like so fast now. Look at this dude. He's doing spins and twirls and shit. I have a hard time keeping up with him, even on my boost, even with my boost active. Look at him. He's swirling around and shit. Come on. You want it? You want it? Oh, you did wrong. You let me get behind you. Shouldn't have let me get behind you. Shouldn't have let me get behind you, bro. Whew. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. I was so in the middle of something before they rudely interrupted me. I bet they wish they didn't do that, huh? All right. Chozo, he said, honestly, Law, if you told me that you'd been a streamer for years, I'd be highly inclined to believe you. Yeah. And I think that's the point that I'm hitting at, man. This is not the result of experience. This is not, you know, to be a streamer for 6 weeks, you know. Some people 6 weeks they're laughing at it. You know, they've been streaming on, you know, Twitch and YouTube. It's been for years, a long time people have been doing this. And I've been watching streams for a long time. I'm experienced enough. I'm an experienced enough viewer to know that you know, a lot of other streams aren't as engaging. So I don't know, man. You know, maybe if I look back in 6 months, or you know, I look back in a year, and I don't know. I don't even want to postulate. But if I just look back and things, you know, I've grown enormously, and I'm you know, a real successful YouTube channel or something like that. That would be a huge blessing. That would be a huge blessing. And I implore you all. I implore you all to kind of join me on the ride. Don't leave me yet, because you know, I'd love to give some preferential treatment to the individuals that I have known from the very beginning. You know, it would be cool to have, you know, 30,000, 40, 50,000 subs, million subs, you know, shoot for the sky, right? It'd be cool to have 1 million subs and to still see Chozo, you know, to still see Baby Kulo and Travic up in there, you know, to see Zimmer, and, you know, to see all my guys in there, man. Fantasize will be around, and we'll be who knows what'll be going on at that point. And it would be cool to see you all there, you know. And I'm not going anywhere, you know. What am I doing? Playing games, bro. This is my life. I landed on this planet for why? Unclouded skies. He said, "Stop hating, start donating." I have the donate button. I have the donate button for YouTube, but I'm not gonna turn it on. Not yet, anyway. I'm just gonna. I'm not even gonna worry about all that just yet. I don't feel like I'm in a place to ask for donations or to ask for any of that right now, because I feel like my stream could be, you know, and what you listening to you guys, you know, you'll tell me the stream is good, but as good as it may be, I still feel like there's just so much more that can be done. There's a lot of more area to cover, a lot more things that I can do. I have overlays, I have, you know, stream command, I have, you know, all of that stuff. Everything that you see with a big time streamer, I have it. And since I'm a graphic designer, I have the ability to create all of that. I'm the creator of those graphics, and so I have the ability to do it all. It's just that my computer is a piece of crap. So once I upgrade my computer and I'm able to use all of those things, I'm able to do, you know, subscriber notifications and, you know, all of those awesome stream notifications and stuff, then I'll probably turn it on. Like, maybe at that point I'll turn it on, but at this point I don't. I'll just go ahead and leave it off and just kind of, you know, kind of leave it at that. Leave it off and wait until I can enrich the stream to a point where I feel like I'm warranted to ask for a donation. He said, "I'm here to cheer you on, bro. You're not going anywhere, Travis." I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. He said, "Keep doing what I'm doing." Hells yeah, man. Yeah. All right. You know, I'm you know, I'm inclined to listen to fantasize on this. You know, I he said he disagrees. He think I should turn the button on. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I mean, it's a good argument. It's a good argument. I mean, you know, because even I've seen, like, I've seen the people on YouTube that have I mean, they're not enormously large channels or anything by any means, but if you watch those YouTube channels where they do the donations or huge donation, like blah blah blah, those donation videos, I like to watch those sometimes because I like to watch the reactions of the streamers when they get a big donation or something like that. It's always cool to watch how they act and stuff. So I've watched a bunch of those, and it happens sometimes to channels that aren't big channels, you know. And so, yeah, I mean, I hear you. I probably should just turn it on and just kind of see where it goes, what happens. You said don't spam it or anything. Don't even mention it. But throw it in the description. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So to at some point today, look at this planet. That is dope. Hello Games. Okay. This is the most trees I've seen since the update. This is the thickest forest that I've seen since the update. And it doesn't even seem like a thick forest, but it's a lot. But yeah, I hear you fantasize. At some point today I'll do it. I'll reactivate it because I just took it off. So I've got AdSense and all that crap. So I'll reactivate it and turn it back on. And this will be the last time that I even mention it. Right? This is the last time that I even mention it. I'll turn it on. It'll be on after like today going forward. But I won't mention it in streams or in my videos or anything like that. I'll leave it alone. If you see it, you see it. If you want to do something with it, you can. Yeah, so I'll take your advice on that, bro. And those are the things. It's little things like that where that I feel like I could really step my game up. Like I think my next big step. I know it's like the grass right in my cockpit. You see that? I looked at that for a second before I got out. I was like, "What is?" He's like inside. I'm inside of the. Oh, nice. I'm inside of the rock. Terrain generator right there. Terrain manipulation right there, buddy. In the starship. But yeah, I think like I was saying, it's one of the things that I think that I could really step the game up is like a dual cast or something like that. You know, a dual cast or a subcast or some sort of, you know, getting on hooking up with some friends just in a party, whether it be on Discord or Skype or something like that. That would allow me to use my use that audio capture and have you guys, you know, listen to some have you guys listen to somebody else other than just me all damn day. So maybe I could have a guest on or, you know, do something like that. But I think that's another area where I think it's the real next step to what I do. And that'll be fun. But we'll see where it goes. The thing is that my channel, it kind of doesn't have that type of structure where, and I know it's nothing but, you know, it's nothing but a word, but it, to this point, it hasn't had the type of structure where, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, let's have, you know, I have a guest, let's bring on a guest, and let's have a, you know, I do a lot of discussions. As you can see, most of my streams are like discussions about the game or discussions about the update or discussions about, you know, so on and so forth. But it just hasn't been set up in a way where it's like, you know, let's have on this guy or have on that guy or, you know, do something like that. But it'll be cool. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I said it glad. Well, it's just my opinion. Some people do donation goals, but I don't know if I would. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do one yet. Like I said, I'll leave all that alone for now, and I'll activate it and just kind of set it to the side, and I won't push it. Like I said, join my Discord if you want. We can do that when I can actually play the update. That would be cool, man. That would be cool. That would be cool. You'd be the guy to do it too, man. When I listen to your streams, or if anybody has checked out Fantasizer's streams, you'd probably be a good fit for it because I think he's a real intellectual type of streamer. He has a real calm, like if you've checked it out, like go check it out. It's a real calm, chill kind of stream, chill demeanor type of thing, and I think that would be cool. That would end up being something that I think would be cool. So yeah, whenever you get that damn update going, or if you can play the damn game eventually, yeah, that'd be cool, man. We could do that. That would be the pinnacle of a very exciting week for me in No Man's Sky. It's to say the least, it's been ridiculous. Rad Knox, my German friend is back. My German friend is back. What is up? Good to have you back, Rad Knox. It's good to see you again. I'm happy to see your virtual face in here. A lot of my EU and UK guys are starting to drop in now because it's starting to be that time of day. You know, it's 5:30 a.m. Here in Denver, Colorado, where I'm at. So I had planned on streaming until 6, so like another 30-40 minutes or something like that for me. But I think I might just push it until my wife tells me to stop. Like I'm gonna stream, she's gonna come out here, she's gonna like sit down, and she's gonna give me that look. She's not gonna say anything. She's not like, you know, just fucking stop streaming. No, she's not gonna do that. She's gonna come in and she's like gonna look at me, and you know, she'll cook breakfast. I will like push it as far as I can. So I'll let you guys know when she's like staring at me or something like that, and I'll be like, okay, guys, you know, it's might be time to hang it up here. Said appreciate it. Yeah, it would be good times. Definitely good times for sure, man. Chozo, he said chill in stereo. May not be available in your region. So before I run off again, so here we go, a whole nother stream, and I have not yet found. I need to go to a trading post because that's where I'm able to get the most material the fastest. And if they sell Famium, I'm able to get Famium faster than mining it, faster than mining rocks, faster than anything. So if I find a trading post, oh crap. Did I pass it, or is this it right here? I think this is the trading post. Oh, cool. They warped in and I saw the ley lines perfectly. So it should be right below us right here. Yeah, he's having big issues trying to get it out. He's had, oh, trouble with the textures. That sucks. Modern Hippie, what is up? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming into the stream. Thank you everybody who is joining. Look at me right now. I'm flying upside down looking at the chat. I'm gonna crash this shit. Thank you for everybody that has joined us. Thank you for everybody that's coming into the stream right now. Appreciate the support. This No Man's Sky community is by far the most intelligent, highly capable gaming atmosphere you will ever encounter. I just can't. It goes without saying. You all probably know it just as well as I do. But this gaming community, thank you. The support has just been outrageous. So thank you so much. Smash that like button. Let me know you were here. Hit that sub if you haven't subbed already. I am your late night streaming source. I stream really late. If you're in the United States, I stream really late. Overnight mostly, and if you're in the EU, UK, if you're in the Eastern Hemisphere, usually I'm right in midday for you. I'm right around the middle of the day, so it kind of works out for you guys. Not so much my American friends, unless you just have a sleep schedule like mine, where I just don't. I decide to forego sleep for other activities. But I appreciate you all. Thank you so very much, and. Signal boost. Yeah, with a quick signal boost, you can find habitable bases on the planet just immediately. So, not hard at all. Bashmaster. He says, if I just find a planet with emerald on it and farm for like 30 minutes, then bam, you're rich. Not the case. Oh, come on, man. I want that terrain manipulator. This is like the second or third time I've seen a multi-tool inside of a box that just comes stock with terrain manipulator. But every time I go to a space station, I don't see it. I don't see the blueprint. So I'm looking for it. I want to have this blueprint before I start to, naturally, before I start to build my own base. I want to make sure I have terrain manipulator. It's not bothering me right now because I'm still looking for my home planet. But I just continue to find them come in stock in these kind of boxes on the wall. He said, how do I get so much moolah? This is nothing, bro. Okay, 142 million units is nothing. I actually stopped here because I got bored with farming. and I was telling myself that part of my update 1.3 preparations, part of my preparations before update 1.3 was to get back to 1 billion units, right? But I didn't do it because I just was I got overhyped. I was one of those people that was suffering from severe overhype, and so I took a step back. I didn't play No Man's Sky for like almost a week. It was like 6 days or something like that. I didn't play No Man's Sky, and so I didn't get this part of it done. But 142 million units is like chump change. As you can see here, I've been at 1 billion units before, and this was at a point when it was harder to do. This was before base sharing was even turned on. I did this with just my pearl farm, by just one pearl farm. Once they activated base sharing and you were able to use another person's base and use their pearls too, I moved my pearl farm from the planet. I put my pearl farm onto my freighter, and then I would just follow people. As soon as they would set up a base inside of a gold star system that you could, sell pearls for 100% over galactic average, I would take my freighter pearl farm, go to their system, farm off all mine, sell them at the space station, farm off all theirs, sell them at the space station, and then by the time I went back to my freighter, they would be popping again. And so it was just this endless kind of cycle of farming, and I got rich real quick off of that. And but I didn't quite get back there. I wanted to get back there, but I didn't quite get there. But from what I can tell, I don't know. I haven't seen any of the new starships, any of the new exotic starships or whatever, so I don't know how much they cost. I don't know if it's gonna break the bank, but I'm scared because once I spend this, like, we don't have a clear way to make billions right now, right? There's no clear way to make billions as it stands. We have people hard at work. Trust me, people are hard at work trying to figure out how this is gonna work, how these gold star prices right here are going to work. There's so many different items. The pool size for things that are sold here have increased so much that the probability of you finding albumin pearls, at an increased percentage over galactic average or whatever, it has been minimized greatly. Right, since they added decrypted user data and teleport coordinators and star silk and so on and so forth, they've added all these different things. I haven't seen a gold star. I haven't seen a system for pearls, that has a really good price for them. I haven't seen it at all. I haven't seen it in the groups. I haven't seen anybody posting about it. So I don't know if Hello Games wanted to do away with the ability for us to make money that quickly and just kind of make us grind for the missions to do it. I think that might have something to do with it. Or it could be just, once again, they've increased the amount of things in here so much that the probability has been lessened, and we just don't see it as often. So I don't know. But people are hard at work trying to figure out the best way to make the most money. And as soon as they figure it out, I'm there, bro. Because I'm afraid. I'm like, I have 142 million units, and I'm afraid that once I come to an exotic starship or something like that I want, I'm gonna be like short. I'm gonna be short $1 million or something. I'm gonna be pissed. You can imagine there's gonna be some rage. There's gonna be a little bit of rage as soon as that happens, man. I say, Bashmaster, I say that that's not the case because Emerald is one of the lower end items to make money off of, Emerald is, don't get me wrong, when you start the game, when you start a new game, Emerald is probably one of your best bets, right? Because you don't have a farm yet. You haven't built up this kind of ability to make tons and tons and tons of units. So when you first start the game, Emerald is probably what you want to do. You want to farm Emerald. You want to go sell it at space stations. That'll get you started. But ideally, you would like to be farming on a larger scale with something from Emerald. Emerald will get you rich. But you're gonna spend more time shooting your multi-tool at Emerald than you are going to be doing too much of anything else. You know what I mean? So the return on your investment probably. He said, "I'm selling the game soon," but you're getting it again with the new PC. That's what's up. Make sure you back up that save, man. Back up that save, and once you get your new PC, go for it, man. Random person. Yes, I am on PS4. Otherwise, if I wasn't on PS4, you guys would see like I would kill the game with my mods. I would be killing the game. I would install every mod known to man. Like I would crash other people's No Man's Sky with as many mods as I would put on my computer. Like that like but that's my plan though. My plan is that once they stop supporting No Man's Sky and then I play it for like another year or two, and once they stop supporting it, I'm going to get it for PC and then just mod the hell out of it, and you know that's going to increase the playability again for me. No, I'm not leaving this time. Last time I left, that cloud followed me. Okay, so no matter what option that is, it just doesn't turn out well for you. But yeah, I'm gonna mod the hell out of it. I'm gonna go to PC. I'm gonna add a ton of mods to it, and that's how I'm gonna end my No Man's Sky career, is by playing it on PC with all the cool stuff from the community and everything that they do. You know. Random person, he said, I'm gonna see the PS4 live chat notification notified on the screen. Here, how about this? How about I just hit the home screen for you, buddy? This is good enough for you? This is PlayStation 4. The red screen that he's talking about, the live chat screen, I don't stream from the PlayStation. Like if I go and hit share, you know what I mean? If I go and hit share and stream from here, then you'd see the chat on the right side. You'd see the live little button up there, the red live button, and so on and so forth. But I don't stream from the PlayStation. I have an Elgato, so I just stream through the Elgato straight to YouTube. And so, you know, just so the screen is not taken up. I don't need to see my chat on screen. I look at my chat elsewhere, so I don't need to see it here. But I would have some questions too, you know. I'd have a few questions about it, you know. Gotta go. Good luck on the stream. All right, Sheldon Plays, man. You're my guy. Of course, you already know that. See you next time. Thank you for stopping by. Look closely, random person. It says that he needs to use a touchpad to use a menu to craft items. Ay, ay, ay. 3918. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Sean, you are saying, man, if they do that for PS4, they got me. This makes it would make it the most, I don't even know. I'm at a loss for words. But if Hello Games unlocked mod support tools for PlayStation, get the fuck out of here. You could, bro, I'm dead. Like if they did that, yeah, like there's nothing I can be. I'm trying to say something about it, but I can't. It would be that would be ridiculous. That would be the end all. That would be the last thing. Like that's what they should do. You know, once they announce that they're no longer gonna support the game with updates, they're gonna be like, this is our last update, and you know, in 3 months we're just gonna unlock mod support and let you guys have at it. Just do whatever you want to do. We're gonna give you the tools to do it, so you don't have to break the game. You know what I mean? And we're just gonna let you go and do whatever you want to do. That would be epic. Where's wasn't there a transmission tower over here? There it is. Transmission tower. I just want to see real quick if a crash ship is something exotic, and then I'll leave the planet. And here we go again. I go through this whole damn stream and I don't find this planet that I'm looking for, you know? Random person. He said he's gonna make a console that will force itself to completely catch on fire if you try to run mods. Dude, yeah, somebody already made it. It's called PlayStation and Xbox. As soon as you try to toy with it, man, the thing just starts smoking and shit, yo. Let me see. 358 1321 235 358 13. It's 34. Cloud Plays. Yeah, man, it's on it came out on PS4 first. So I think that's why a lot of the streams on YouTube exploded, especially like mine, because I had gameplay before other people had gameplay. It wasn't like, you know, exclusive type stuff that was going on here, but it was just that, you know, the entire PC community was on YouTube trying to see what the update looked like. The entire PC community was like, "Oh, screw this!" Like, we're downloading it, and mine only took 35 minutes. So at 35 minutes, I downloaded and installed it, and all of this happened during my stream. The trailer dropped during my live stream, even though my stream dropped out at that point. That's beside the point. But it all happened right when I was streaming, and so it was just fun. It was a fun time around here, dog. That Thursday, what is that, Friday morning or whatever, Thursday night, Friday morning, it was dope. But it came out on PS4 first, and then it came out on PC, like, what was it, couple hours or something like that, a few hours later. So it was a point on YouTube where it was a ton of PS4 guys that was streaming it, and everybody's stream was just going nuts, you know. Chozo, he said he's saving up to move. You'd love to get a PS4. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why. That's part of the reason why I like console gaming. Is because of kind of the never-ending influx of people to play with. You know, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to find. You know, it really takes a dedicated PC gamer to always have not only the most recent game, but to have their computer updated every, what is it, 3 or 6 months that you have to have your computer updated, or it's completely useless to you. Every 3 to 6 months to make sure that you have the best processor, or you have the best graphics card, or, you know, capture card and all of that stuff. You have to keep up with a computer. With console play, it's like you buy the console and, you know, you're good to go until the next console drops. So I think it's that ease of use that kind of draws me to console play. Like I said, I'm going to eventually go to PC for the mods and all that, but right now, this is where it's at. You know, PS4 is just a lot of people. It's a lot of energy. It's a nice ship. Is it an S? It's a A. This is a nice ship. I'm not gonna take it. I have 2 Explorers right now. I have an S-Class Explorer, and I have my pre-foundation C-Class Explorer. So there's no reason in the world why I would pick this up. But this is good. This is a nice one. It's an A-Class, you know. Sean said, "Do you like the flying in No Man's Sky for PS4? I think it needs an overhaul." I like the flying. I like low flight. I like that they activated low flight. I like flying. I like how it works. I don't think it needs a complete overhaul, but I do think it needs. Let me give you a for instance real quick. Let me give you a for instance. So when I'm flying over a planet like this, I like that I'm able to fly low, because I've done that canyon flying. It was dope. You know, you could fly super, super, super low. But when I'm flying like this and I get down low right here, and let's say I'm all the way down at ground level right here, in order to go up, I have to either bounce off of the ground like that, right? Either I have to bounce off of the ground, or I have to point the nose in the air and fly forwards, and then point back down to kind of see where I'm at. You know what I mean? So in order to gain altitude in No Man's Sky, I have to face the nose of the plane up and then point back down to kind of get my bearings again. So I think the only real thing that they need to add is just a button or an option that gains altitude and lessens altitude. So that way I can just be flying right here. If I see a rock in front of me, boom, 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 I can gain altitude without losing sight of the planet in front of me. I want to be able to do like this and gain altitude without staring into the sky like this. You know what I mean? So I think that's all they need to add. They just need to add something that allows you to gain altitude without losing sight of the planet. What they've done is awesome. What they've done is good. Allowing you to, because you will crash. You can crash and blow up now. So all that crap that people were talking, like, oh, just auto-saving you from crashing, and, no, not anymore, brother. If I want to go crash into this thing 1,000 times and tear my shields up, hey, have at it. And once that shield is gone and that energy is gone from your starship, that son of a bitch will blow up. So I just want to be able to be flying like this and to gain altitude without having to do this. See, look, I'm crashing and shit looking at chat right now. Yeah, man. So it's the multiplayer is there, but it's No Man's Sky multiplayer. That's what I love about it. They did multiplayer the way that they're gonna do multiplayer, not PvP, not Battlefield, dog fights and stuff. They gave us multiplayer where it's like explore with your friends, We're gonna do with it what we do with it, but they gave us the ability to explore with our friends, and so. That little orb, that's just the first step. You know what I mean? The first step is the orb. And how much harder is it going to be for them to make that orb a character model? How much harder is it going to be to make that, they can have NPCs in the game. All they need to do is just change the character model, put that in place of your orb, and then make sure that the server settings are in a way that you can see another player when they kind of inhabit the same space. Now they have the proximity chat on, right? That's the same technology. If you guys don't know, that's the same technology. That proximity chat is in essence is the same way as telling you that you are close to someone else and that you can see them as well. If you get to in the proximity of another person and you can speak to them, it's in code. It's coded that when you get in the proximity of someone, you can be able to see them as well. So Hello Games is just taking it one step at a time. They haven't given us the player model yet, but it's there. And it's coming. Like, it's there. It's coming. All we have to do is just be patient. And it'll be there. You won't see if your mate is mining or jumping up and down with his jetpack, but you just see the orb. Yeah, you see the orb. If he's like jumping up and down, you'll see the orb like moving and going up and down and stuff, but you don't really, like if he mines a rock, just like he said, if he mines a rock, you don't see the rock disappear. You know what I mean? If he carves a happy face into the ground with his multi-tool, you don't see that. So that's how you know that it's not all the way there, but we're close. We're super close, guys. Everybody's talking about multiplayer this, multiplayer that. Watch, they're going to drop an update on this. And then think about it. They could just do it on the very next update. It could be the very next update. Because they've given us so much now that they can take their time and kind of figure that out. That'll be dope. Cloud Plays, he says, I love your content, dude. Tonight, I'm going to give you a shout out. So watch your sub count. It will for sure go up. Keep it up, dude. Seriously, you got something special. Hey, I appreciate that, Cloud Plays. I really do. I really, really appreciate it. You guys, man, y'all are. It's. I think a lot of my recent success, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like, dude, I'm so successful that I'm untouchable, bro. No. It's not. You know, I'm enjoying success this weekend, and I'm enjoying a lot of recent success at the levels that are comparable to where I am as a YouTuber. Let me put it like that. I'm being successful as it relates to my success as it's been so far. So I've gotten a lot of subs, you know, this weekend because I've been doing a lot of streaming, especially, you know, No Man's Sky has just been explosive this weekend regardless, but you guys have just been really, really supportive. Is that dead? It's dead? Jesus. That's what I needed to do. That's what I was doing. I got so sidetracked, and I'm just sitting here talking to you guys that I just completely forgot what it is that I was doing. And I don't feel like farming for Thamium, so I'm gonna see if they have some, and I'll just take it. They have no idea what's about to happen. I actually have some. I'm about to start trouble, and I have Thamium. I don't need that right now. Shoot that over. I have enough to at least make a warp cell, so I'm not gonna start shooting at people right now. But anyway, yeah, you guys have just been so supportive, especially this weekend. Just real supportive of the channel, real supportive of the content. You guys have been telling me I'm a natural. You guys have been telling me that this is gonna go somewhere. I'm inclined to believe you, but I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna go out there and be like, you know, fastest growing YouTuber, the fastest growing, you know, the most talented YouTuber on the market. No, I'm not. I'm not there yet, man. I'm not gonna do all that, but I really appreciate the compliments. If you're gonna give a shout out, definitely appreciate that as well. Much respect. Appreciate that. And with that being said, if you have yet to subscribe, if you have yet to hit like on the stream, please take a second out of your day and smash that like button for me. Let me know you're enjoying yourself. Let me know that you were here. And once again, if you haven't subbed already, please go ahead and sub. I am your late night streaming source. You'll probably catch me around the same hours most of the time, most of the day. You'll catch me streaming in the middle of the night. If you're in the US, you'll catch me streaming in the middle of the night. For UK, EU, a lot of my Eastern Hemisphere, my Russians, my Germans, it's kind of midday for you, later in the afternoon for you. So for them, it works out. For my guys in the US, you have to have a jacked up sleep schedule to catch my streams. You know what I mean? Inspector Clouseau, what is up, my friend? Thank you for joining us. Thank you so very much for coming. Sean says you're more entertaining than most big streamers. Isn't that kind of sad? I mean, not for me, you know. For me, I'm like, oh man, that's what's up. Thanks, you know. But for big streamers, big YouTubers, that sucks, you know, that they've been streaming for so long, or that they've had such a huge head start on someone like myself, and it's just not as, you know, it's just not as colorful. You know what I mean? And once again, I keep saying it. I've been streaming for the first time I ever streamed was about 6 weeks ago. So. You know, it's a huge compliment. But as far as other people are concerned, it's kind of embarrassing. He said, did you catch that pesky panther yet? Hell no, man. Hells to the no. 8:03 a.m. for you. Yeah, it's a little after 6 a.m. here. So usually I end my streams at 6 a.m. Usually this is exactly where I cut it off. I give my shout outs. I thank everybody. You know, I go through the stream and I point out particular people. But right now, like I said, I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna push it until my wife looks at me crazy. I'm gonna push it until she comes out here and she like starts clanking dishes around and shit. I'm gonna push it as long as I can. She's gonna be staring at me and shit like, you know what I want. And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna make her say it today. I'm gonna make her say it. I don't know how to say his name for the first time. Scradoni? Like, usually I'm really good at saying people's names, But he said this is still shite. If that's funny, that's really funny to me only because if you saw my video that I uploaded earlier today, the video that I uploaded earlier about trolls, the very first part of the video is like, this game is shite, And Sean Murray is a liar. So I've had a couple people drop into the stream and they keep saying stuff like that. And it just is hilarious as hell. Inspector Cluso, he said he legit just bought No Man's Sky for this update. You're not the only one, man. You're not the only one. And think about it. Sean Murray tricked you into it. Sean Murray tricked you into buying No Man's Sky a year after it's been out. Sean said, you got a wifey, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I'm married, bro. I've been married for almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in next April that I've been married. I got 2 beautiful ass little kids. And my wife is Native American. So I have a Native American wife. And she, and if you couldn't tell by now, I'm a black person. All right. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. But, spoiler alert, man. I'm a black person. So, no, I'm going to do face reveal. I'm going to do a face reveal video. Everybody's going to be surprised and shit. I'm like, what? I told you a long time ago, man. Okay. I'm sorry. I made myself laugh right there. But yeah, my wife's Native American, and I'm as black can be. Like my dad did a what do you call it? He did the ancestry.com thing where you look at your heritage, and my mom did it. So my mother and my father did it. Dude, my dad is like 95% African, which is weird because even a lot of dark skinned people, they're like in the 70s or 80s or something like that. My dad is 95% black. I was like, damn, Dad, you don't get too much blacker than that shit. And then my mom does the test and she's in the 90s. And so I'm like, what the hell? So I'm about as black as you can get. Joseph was like, wait a minute. Wait 1 second. I'm about to get, like, everybody's gonna start unsubbing and shit. Okay. I actually got tears coming down my face, dog. That is so stupid. Okay. Woo. Anyway, what I was saying. What I was saying is my wife is Native American, and I'm about as black as you can get, right? And my children are fair skinned. My children are like way lighter than me, and I'm like, damn it, I wanted little chocolate kids, where's my little chocolate kids, And I've got these light skinned kids, man. I got 2 children, and they look like they're not even mine, dude. And my wife, she's not light. She's a little darker, she's Native American, but she's kind of like on a darker shade. And so I could have swore we were going to get chocolate kids, man. I could have swore it. But it didn't happen, man. It didn't happen. So I got little light-skinned kids running around my house. I'm the darkest one in my house. Okay, let me stop, man. Let me change the subject, because I'll be sitting here dying over race relations and shit, Oh, God damn it. Okay, let me go back. I got to go back into the chat a little bit, man, because I got to back up a little bit, man. Cloud Plays. He says, do you have Twitter or something? Yeah, I do have Twitter, man. Check me out. It's the same as my YouTube at Law of Evolution, no spaces, and you see a lot of my graphic design work over there. I post a lot of that stuff to Twitter, but obviously in recent history, you're gonna see a lot of No Man's Sky stuff. But if you go back in my timeline on Twitter, you can see a lot of the graphic design stuff that I did, a lot of the overlays and stuff that I made for people on Twitch, and a lot of the YouTube graphics and thumbnails and all of that stuff that I make. You'll see that on my Twitter. So if you check it out at Law of Evolution, no spaces, same as my YouTube, then you can see what's going on over there. Oh man, I'm still I'm still tickled, man. I'm trying to calm down a little bit. Whoo. He said my ship sucks. Dude, you see my ship? This ship is badass. What are you talking about? Hold on, where's my photo mode? Where's my photo mode? You see that microfighter? That is the hottest thing in the galaxy right now. Look at this. The Rasamama microfighter. The 7-wing Rasamama microfighter. That is the shit. That's why I'm flying it, because look, it's got 19 slots on. I put the warp in it and the shields, and I don't even have room for anything. But I don't care. Inventory isn't a problem, so I don't really care about that. But I love the ship though. I'll take it. I will take it. Oh man, cracking myself up, man. Let me go into the chat a little bit here. If you can find a portal, a few fans can meet up. This is what I'm doing. Kodako. Thank you for joining us, man. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you jumping in chat and saying something. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking for a very particular planet. I'm looking for that biomechanical, that bioluminescent, kind of octagon, stop sign planet. You know what I'm talking about. I'm looking for that world, and I'm not going to stop until I find it. Right? I'm not going to set up a base. I'm not even going to start the Aramis, the storyline. I'm not even going to go for that until I find this planet, I get my base, I activate my portal, and then I'll move on. Right? I'll start building my base. As soon as I get my portal activated, I'll start building my base. And so it'll be cool to have my base built and to drop you guys my my address, and you could just come and visit me right here in the stream and stuff. That'll be cool, man. That'll be cool to do. Bushmaster, yeah, you black? Who would have guessed? I don't know, man. I don't know how you could have missed it. He said I'm like Wesley Snipes black. Nah, I'm not. I'm not dark. Here I go again, man. Okay, here I go again. I'm not dark, like black, dark, like put a fingerprint on charcoal black. I'm not that black. I'm dark skinned, but I'm not like I'm not Kingsford Matchlight black. I'm not like that. But it's crazy. It's crazy. I would have never guessed it, because my mother is she's a lighter complexion woman. And so when we checked her heritage, finding out that she was over 90% African, it blew our minds, because I could have swore my mom was Native American, or a quarter white or half white. My mom looks like she could be half white, and so it just blows my mind. Like, we get her stuff back, and she's blacker than my kids. So I'm like, okay, okay, well that works though, I guess. Let me see. He says, how far? Oh, he says, how far from the center am I? I'm in the No Man's Sky Love hub. I am in the hub of No Man's Sky Love, and I am at the center of the galaxy. So there's the center light. There's the center bowl. You can see there's no stars anywhere over here. Right at the center. And if I turn around, this is the star wall. This is I call it the Great Star Wall, right at the center of the galaxy. And the No Man's Sky hub is right in here, right at the wall. This is home cluster. This is about 20 to, I think it's 21 stars. And this is this star here, No Man's Sky Love 1, is the capital system of No Man's Sky Love, the entire hub. So that's where the goods is. That's where the business goes down. This is home cluster. This is the kind of the home base of No Man's Sky Love. This is what I did during the stream yesterday. All of this was me jumping around trying to find that planet, and I never found it. I never saw it. And this is me today, during this stream, jumping around down here trying to find it. Still no luck, but I'm right at the center of the galaxy. So whenever I drop my coordinates for you guys to come and visit my base or whatever, there's actually there's a little glitch you can do to kind of stay here if you want to. You know what I mean? You can come here and bring your ship, but you have to claim a new ship. You have to go to a crash site, claim a new ship at the crash site, and you can, and I think you have to claim a new base. You have to do multiple things, and then you're able to stay. You know, you just come over through the portal and you can stay here. So it's actually like a fast travel way for people that want to join hubs too, because they can just get to you without needing directions at all. No one would need directions. They would just be able to come straight to you. He says, does the update change any of your progress? The update doesn't change any of your progress, but there's been a lot of glitches that have screwed things up. Like a lot of people, once they did the update, you know, since they added a new Atlas path type of deal, once they did the new update, it screwed up the new Atlas path for people. And so they were finding that they couldn't continue forward because of blah, blah, blah. And they couldn't do this and they couldn't do that. And some people's bases were like all the way underground or all the way in space. I saw a dude's base that was in space by the space station. I was like, damn. But, so as a result, people are just starting over from scratch or just starting over, you know, starting brand new saves so they can restart their own progress without any glitches or anything. I haven't had a problem. I haven't had not one glitch, not one freeze, not one crash, nothing. And so I've been kind of blessed for that. But other people are having real problems. Like PC guys are, you know, doing the fly through of the stars in the beginning and crash. Fly the stars in the beginning, crash, and it's like, you know, that sucks. And then people like Fantasize, he can't even, you know, his processor or something like that is just not even compatible with what the update is doing. So he's working with the guys on his end. He's working with the Geek Squad trying to get his taken care of. But yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on with that. He said your friend had all of her engineers disappear from her base, but I don't know if that's just an isolated event or not. Hino Tame, it's good to see you again, my friend. Engineers disappear. I haven't even heard of that. So that's actually the first time I even heard of it. So it must be, I think that's an isolated event, man. I haven't heard of that very much. Cakester says, can Crash Raider spawn in the same planet that you were on before the update released? I'm unsure. I'm actually unsure of that because the first planet that I spawned on, I just immediately got the hell up and left. I just left. I took off and ran, you know, so this was, let me see. I started down here. Was it here? Where is it? Right here. So when the update dropped, that's where I was. I was in this place. I was in this star in this system. And by the way, I really love that they did this. I can see exactly, you know, where I was when the update launched and where I went next and then where I went next. And then, you know, I went up to home cluster. I bounced around in there a little bit. I went over here. I started looking for some shit. I was like, fuck this, I'm out. And then I left. I went back down here. I was like, oh, let me go and, you know, it got live. But I love that they added this because it just gives me more information. Anytime you provide me with more information, it can't go wrong. So yeah, this is where I started. And I just immediately took off and left. So what I could probably do is go all the way back in here, go back to the planet that I was at, and see if a crashed freighter actually pops up. You know, because that is a good question. You know, Tommy, but he's right. I would say yes too. I think that kind of would be the case, but you know, we'll see. Fantasy, he says he is the Geek Squad. Oh yeah, so you are the guy. You're the guy that's like, this is the problem. This is the issue that I'm having. I need you to fix this. Like you already know what the problem is. You don't have to ask somebody what the problem is. Yeah, he says, how do you get on? Or it's usually turned on already. But if you go here over to your options and you go to network and voice, if it's turned off for you for some reason, then this is where you would go to turn it back on. So just turn network playback on, turn voice chat on if it's off. And this is how many people you can have just running around with you at the same time. It's ridiculous. But if you see that these are off, just go back to your options and then just go back into network and voice and then turn them on. But that's how you're gonna be able to run around with everybody. Actually, I just saw that. Down here in the bottom, if you just click L3, it'll go to network and voice really fast. Yeah? Oh, that's cool. Well, that's a shortcut, I guess. You know, just go to hit L3 and then bing, bam, boom. Ben Farrell, he says, I'm black too. Y'all killing me, man. I can't talk about this anymore. Y'all killing me. Oh my god. He said, "Hey, no, Tommy." He's like, "Me too." Oh my god. I had somebody tell me in a stream the other day. They was like, "Dude, who was that?" I think that was I can't remember who it was. He was like, "Man, I thought I was the only black person that played No Man's Sky." I'm like, no, you're not alone, bro. You're not alone. Okay, so now that I think I've caught up in chat. I think I'm seeing everything. Chozo said he need more coffee. He took off. Fetty Bean is back. Hope he didn't steal. Hope he didn't steal me my nip nip while I was gone. Nah, I left your nip nip alone, man. I left your nip nip alone. Really, I didn't know that. Oh, so is that it? Is that what? I mean, that's my map, right? That's dope. I didn't know that you could do that. It's like you could see. I mean, I guess that is exactly what you see. You know, when you're floating around or whatever, you see that orb inside of it. But that's my map. You know, that's not my. That's not my multiplayer orb. But we'll see. Chozo is back. What is up, bro? Popped into the stream. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so very, very much for joining us. Smash that like button for me. Let me know you were here. Let me know you were enjoying yourself. Smash it, smash it. If you haven't subbed yet, please drop a sub. I stream just about every night. You might see me skip a day here and there, but I stream just about every night and really late. If you're in the U.S., you'll see me streaming really late at night. But for my Eastern Hemisphere brothers and sisters, you might it might be right in the middle of the day for you. So drop a sub. Come on back, join us again. We have a lot of fun over here. I'm kind of learning what my niche is. You know, I'm kind of learning where I fit into this whole thing. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying this whole thing. I'm enjoying this whole ride, you know, and there's people coming along this ride with me. I just love it. I love every part of it. He said, "Holy cow, you have a 48 slot exosuit?" Yeah, the exosuit is 48. I mean, that's just pre, you know, That was one of the first things we did when we got the game, because this was one of the first things you could do, you know, 48 slots or whatever. I do not, however, have the cargo situated. So if someone could tell me, I'm pretty sure one of you guys in the chat know right now, how do you activate? How do you get these ready? I see that my starship has, yeah, my starship too. So I want those. My multi-tool, that doesn't work with a multi-tool, yeah? No. No tech? Okay, screw you, buddy. But, he said I got a 15 slot exosuit, don't judge me. He said coffee, happy camper. I feel you. Hopefully my wife wakes up and goes to Starbucks. I don't drink coffee very often, but see, like, I don't even know how I got these. I don't even know what I did to get these 4 slots available for my exosuit. So if someone could tell me how you unlock the technology slots for your exosuit, how you unlock the cargo slots for your exosuit, and for your, you know, and for your starship, and for your, you know, so on and so forth. I would love to know, because I actually do not know. I do not know. I don't want to just put two and two in here. I want to unlock the rest just so I can synergize, like, I want to move life support. I want to move life support out of here. I want to move, let me see, something else. I want to move stamina out of here. Because it's not something that needs to be synergized with the item that I can't remove, right? Jetpack cannot be removed from this screen, so I want to take my jetpack boost and rearrange them here, right? Because they're not synergized with the main jetpack. Shield boost, I guess I could move this too, because it's not synergized with a shield item that I cannot remove. You see what I'm saying? So I want to take those and get them the hell out of here. That way I can move all this other stuff up there that I can't move, and I'll be good to go. He said, yeah, Odoisia. Odoisia is a dead planet. He said, get an exocraft upgrade to find drop pods. Use the Nomad on a flat planet. One of my saves spent time on my inventory capacity. Interesting. Just find emergency capsules. Click the storage type you want, and it'll add a slot. Oh. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. Perfect. Yeah, you know what I mean? He said you haven't spent you spent money on a high capacity cargo slot, but you didn't upgrade. Yeah, I don't even know how I got the shit. That's the weirdest thing to me. I'm like, how did I do that? But apparently I did it and just didn't know I was doing it. I probably did it because I was messing with those emergency capsules, like Bashmaster said. So you said you've been heading toward the center for 3 days. Fatty Bean, the new galaxy map gives me an erection. This is what I love about it, though. The filter, like when I turn that life form filter on and I'm able to, you know, see the color of stars a lot better. Like you go from this to that, and it just makes it, you know, I can stand all the way back here and I can see the color of stars all the way from back here. So I just love that. I love the fact that the filter mode is in there now. 3 planets, 3 planets, 2 planets, bunch of planets. Let's go to that one. Sean, the OBJ. Coffee is for noobs. Kofefe is better. You have to say, whenever you say Kofefe, you have to say it with meaning. You have to say it. You got to bring it from, you have to bring it from down low. When you say, you have to look at somebody in their eyes and you just look at them, Kofefe. That gives it oomph. You can't just say it, you know. You have to you have to knock it out, man. Dog, it's gonna take me, I don't want it to take a week to find this planet. I really, really, really don't want it to take that long. Life incompatible moon. Holy hell. I'm gonna stop by that moon before I leave this system. Jesus. Life incompatible moon. Caustic. He said, I am only just reading the patch notes from the website. Should have read earlier. Yeah, man, we had the stream on Thursday night, Friday morning. I was streaming Thursday night, Friday morning when the patch. I was streaming because we had just got the patch notes earlier that day, and so they were leaked, and so I was streaming it here, and I was also streaming the leaked images and all of that stuff. So we were doing that days ago, man. You are super late. Airless planet. Airless planet. I'm going to check that out. One of the planet types that I heard that exotic world is on was airless. So anytime I see airless, I always want to go for it because it's a possibility that it has that exotic world. The planets are clickbait. That's exactly what I was just saying too. Like, watch me get here. It's an airless planet. I think it's something that I should be going for, but it's clickbait. It's like, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna look at it, and it's not gonna be as advertised. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do like that too. That it shows the planets. Like before, you had to click. You had to click on it. Like, I hated having to click on every star to see what the name of the star was. You know, before you had, I couldn't just hover and see the name. Hover, 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 and it's like I'm able to just kind of select without selecting. Now that's love. But now when you click, I can see how many planets are there. I can see if a planet has multiple moons, so most of the time it'll be one planet going around, have two moons around it. And I'm like, okay, it was one planet has multiple moons. So then when I fly in, I have more information about the star system. I go in there, I go to the planet and I'm like, okay, let me go to the moon. But then I'm like, I don't see the other moon, but I know it's here. Like, where is it? Where's that other moon? It's hiding behind the planet somewhere, So it just giving me that additional information is as valuable as hell to me. So I can see right here, there's a bunch of planets with no moons. Well, that one has a moon. So that one planet has a moon right there. And that was the lifeless blah, blah, blah that I was just talking about. Life inhospitable or something like that. So I'm going to go to that one. There we go. Cakester. Cakester, he's back with the quotes. Hey, Fetty B, there we go again. We got more quotes, man. We need to write these down. Select without selecting. 2017. Oh, come on, bro. You saw I was busy. It's only two? It's only 2 starships? I'm about to give you a fucking problem. Yeah, you're about to die right now. And wait until I add these other damage models to here. I'm going to give you an issue. Dude, there is no... My flight assist is jacked up. Like, I am unable to track with my weapons. Like, I have to be very, very accurate. No, don't run. Don't run. Don't run now. Don't run now, buddy. You see that ace shooting that I just did? That was some horrible shooting. He said as soon as they make the sun an actual thing in the game, I will ejaculate. Oh, there's a paradise planet with vortex cubes and star bulbs. Okay, so I'm going to visit that before I leave this system too. I was almost to where I was going though, so let me get back to this. I can already tell from up here it doesn't look like it's the type of planet that I'm looking for, but I had to check though. If it said airless, I had to check. Chozo, the Book of Law. Like, I should just start writing all of these down. Just start saving all the quotes that that you guys quote me on, and just start putting them down. Like, I'm gonna just do a blog of just a wise man once said. My favorite though, I think one of my favorites. A wise man once said, "Yo mama theta." That was the when I was adding all the theta drives into my starship. I was adding all the drives into my starship, and I'm like, I'm gonna get the cooling theta. I'm gonna get cannon damage theta. I'm gonna get the accelerated fire theta. Yo mama theta, whatever theta it is, I'm getting it. It's gonna be in there. So apparently, I got quoted on Yo Mama Theta, and so now that's a thing. That's a legit technology you can apply to your starship. Is Yo Mama Theta. You can get Yo Mama Tau, and you can also get Yo Mama Sigma. Okay. He said you're gonna start writing them down, starting with, man, Petty Bean, if you could do that for me, I would appreciate that highly, man. Just start keeping track of them. You yourself have made a ton of them anyway, so it's like you're the perfect person for it, man. Fetty Bean, keep track of them for me. Keep track of them for me as long as you can. And what I'm gonna do is a little bit down the line. I'm gonna do a giveaway where I send out some stuff to subscribers, but I'm gonna wait until 500 or 1K or something like. I'm gonna do a big giveaway, but for you and for Braun, for Jackson Braun, I'm gonna send you guys a little care package. But it's gonna be funny, dude. I'm gonna send you a T-shirt. I'm gonna send you a T-shirt. It's gonna have the Law logo on the front, right? It's gonna have the awesome little Law logo on the front, but in the back, it's just gonna have it's gonna have quotes in the back. It's gonna have like stream quotes in the back. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. But yes, please keep track of them for me, man. And that seems to be a thing now. That I didn't expect. I didn't expect to have little things like that start to happen so soon. You know, but it's funny as hell, man. It's funny. Apparently, I produce some of the most crazy fucking quotes, and I don't even do it on purpose. I'm just talking. I'm just running my mouth, and things seem to come of it. I actually like the way this planet looks. It's dead. There's nothing going on, but I like it. Oddly enough. Now, that's enough liking. It's time to leave. He said if they don't add Yo Mama Theta in the game in the next update, I'll refund the game. Yeah, man, we at least need a Yo Mama Sigma, you know? We at least need a Yo Mama Tau, so we could just, you know, at least let us know it's coming in a future update, you know. Yo Mama Theta is coming, you know, update 1.6. Yeah, Fetty B, man, just please keep track of the quotes for me. Keep track of the quotes for me. I promise you guys, I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm not doing it so I can have cool quotes. I'm not. It's just. That's my personality. It's a personality trait, man. I say kind of off the wall things sometimes, and I don't even mean to. It's just part of just me running my mouth and rambling. But I would definitely. I'm gonna send you that out. I don't know exactly when, so don't quote me on exactly when I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna definitely do it. And I'm a man of my word, so don't worry. It's you're gonna get you a care package. I told Braun. Braun is my only moderator. And I'm gonna send him out a care package as well. He's been missing a lot of the stuff lately because I've been streaming later and later and later. Yeah, he's a super moderator, man. He definitely holds it down for me whenever he's here. Traffic. He said that's how the best quotes are created. Best quotes are created, man. Not even intending on creating them. They just quote themselves. I don't quote the quote. Quotes itself. Let me see. So let's go ahead and leave. He said you should totally do some merch, man. So the funny thing about me is that me and my wife own a design company. I'm a graphic designer, and I just recently started doing streaming and YouTube and all this stuff. But if you take a look at my Twitter, you can see a lot of the designs and a lot of the stuff that I've done for people. And let me go ahead and head to that moon. All the way back there. Life incompatible moon. So you can see a lot of my artwork and stuff on my Twitter page. But me and my wife own a design company. And so she does a lot of crafts. She does a lot of hands-on work. And I do most of the stuff I do is PC graphics and gamer graphics and stuff like that, you know. And I take requests from Twitter. I take requests online and stuff like that. And so part of the design company is we got a professional die cutter and we have a heat press and all of that stuff. So I can create the t-shirts right here in my house. I have a t-shirt company right here inside of the house, and so I don't need to go anywhere else to press, you know. I don't have to go anywhere else to press my t-shirts. I make them right here in my living room, and, you know, I can ship them out from right here, you know, and I don't have to worry about going through a third party or anything like that. So I can just go down the street. I can go buy a couple t-shirts wholesale, you know, $3-4 like that. You know, I can buy some vinyl. I can do the heat press myself and, you know, ship it out, and it'll cost less for me to produce it, ship it, and make it. Then it would cost a lot of these other guys that do merch. You see a lot of guys that do merch and stuff, some of these big YouTubers, and they're like, you know, buy my t-shirt. But then what do? You go online, you go to this online website, and you have this online store, and then, you know, you buy a shirt from them, and then you're like, oh, cool, I have this shirt, and, you know, you pay the website half. You may have given a percentage to the YouTuber, but in my case, I am the design company. I am the website. So once I do launch merch, and I'm gonna do it at some point. Once I do launch it, it'll be 100% coming to me. You know what I mean? No middleman, no third party. It's just 100%. I'll be the one to ship it. I'm the one that actually puts it in the mail. You know what I mean? So once all that jumps off, then I'll start letting everybody know. He said, I could see it happening. No Man's Sky, Yo Mama Theta is finally here. Oh, man. He said, yo, that's boss. Hells yeah, Chelsea. I've been at it, man. I've been an artist my entire life. I've been a lifelong artist. My mother is an artist. My older brother is an artist and a writer. He's an author. He's working on one of his books right now, a sci-fi book, actually. And my older sister is an artist, and not only does she draw with her hands, she does cosmetology. So she's like painting on people's faces and shit now. Damn, my sister is good, bro. My sister's a beast when she does makeup and cosmetology. So my entire family is just kind of this, you know, I've came from this artistic background. And so when I was in school, I mean, even as early as, I think I was in 5th grade. I think I was in 5th or 6th grade. And I was drawing portraits for like my principal and my teachers and shit like that. Family portraits, full out hand drawn, you know, graphite, charcoal and ink, pen and ink, you know, portraits for people. And I would sell them for $20. I would go to school.
And they would give me a picture, you know, pull a picture out of their wallet. You know, they're adults, you know, and I'm a kid, you know, so they would walk up to me and they would pull a picture out their wallet. They're like, "Can you draw this? This is my kid." And I'm like, "Yeah." And I would take it, and like 3 periods later or 3 or 4 classes later, I would just give them the picture back, and they give me the $20, and, you know. So I would leave school every day, bro. So I don't know how the word got out. Like, one of the teachers must have went like in the teacher's lounge or something, and they were like, "Dude, you know, this kid just drew me this picture," and like, look. And so I did. So next thing you know, I had all these teachers like approaching me like, you know, "Can you draw this for me? And can you do this for me?" And so all the way from the point that I was in like 4th or 5th grade, I've had a lot of practice. I have a lot of practice. And so it wasn't until 2015, I think I started PC graphics. And so I've only been doing graphic design on PCs for about the last 1.5 years or something like that. But yeah, that's my little spiel. He said, "Yeah, that fits you if you ask me. Guess what you do is say graphic designer." Yeah, I had to be something, some sort of personality, right? Like, you just can't, you know, can't be me without being me. It's just, something had to be up. Doing? He said, "Caster, you sound like a designer because voices totally give away your job." Hells yeah, I guess so. He said, "You probably make some fly ass shirts." Yeah, man, trust me. I got a, like I said, lifelong artist. I've got an eye for this, man. So, so I definitely love doing it. I've made some pretty nice shirts. The name of our design company is Grand Central Staten. My last name is Staten. My name is Bradford Staten. So if you know me, if you've seen me on Facebook, you probably see me on Facebook and a lot of the No Man's Sky groups and stuff like that. But my last name is Staten. So we did Grand Central Staten as a play on like the train station and everything like that, to try to give people like a familiarity when they look at the logo or when they see the name. It gives them something to reference, you know, mentally, without really actually giving them something to reference. So that's oh, that's what I was doing. See, I get to talking sometimes and I completely lose track of what I was doing. But I was not too far from a planet, right? It was the moon. It was the moon. Where's the moon? That's no moon. That's no moon. Here, Mooney. I know it's right here somewhere. Here, Mooney. That's no moon. I already looked at that. That's no moon. That's the airless planet that I visited. I bet you it's hiding behind like some rocks or some shit. Caster said I suck at art. Yeah, I'm a beast, bro. Like you see me. You see how I say I'm a beast, right? How I say I'm good. And you heard me earlier in the stream talk about how I wouldn't toot my own horn when it came to being, you know, a streamer or a YouTuber. I wouldn't do it. I'm not gonna tell you, you know, "Oh, I'm a natural at this and I can do this and I can do that and I'm better than most." I'm not. I'm gonna stay away from that. I'm gonna let you guys tell me how good I am. I'm not gonna go there with it, you know. But at the same time, I've been doing this art thing for so long. Like, I've been an artist for so long that nobody can tell me otherwise. Like, no matter what it is, I can carve stone. I can do stone masonry, carving wood. I can do painting, airbrushing, pen and ink, whatever it is, I can do it. And so I'm just one of those artists. And I will toot the fuck out of my own horn when it comes to artwork. But, you know, I'm gonna be a little bit more humble. You know, I'm gonna be a little bit more humble about this YouTube stuff. Hello Games, if you're listening, hire Law to do your art design. I also do character modeling, 3D character modeling. Like, so for instance, I can take an NPC and recreate it digitally. You know what I mean? I have a program called ZBrush And if you look this up on YouTube or something like that, this is how video game design is made. This is how they make rocks. This is how they make trees. This is how they make all of that stuff. Without a doubt, No Man's Sky, a lot of the elements of No Man's Sky was built inside of this program called ZBrush. And it's a professional 3D modeling program that uses like virtual clay molds and stuff like that that allows you to build a lot of things. And so these rocks, even things as simple as these rocks, can be created with ZBrush. And they mold it like clay, you know what I mean? And they have a bunch of different brushes and tools that allow you to make it happen. So I'm able to I can take this ship and recreate this ship in ZBrush. And it's time consuming, so that's not something that I'm gonna do. Like I said, I do have a lot of other things going on, so I don't want to start doing shit like that. I mean, it takes days, it might take a week, it might take, you know, longer, especially if I want to get it right. Okay, so this planet was not what I wanted it to be either. So in an effort not to waste too much time, let's just go ahead and leave. There's another one, Fatty B. A wise man once said, "Here, Mooney Mooney." God damn it. I can't help it, man. I don't know. Here, Mooney Mooney. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Caster said teacher's pet. Hells yeah, dude. This is how you know I was a teacher's pet, right? One time I got in trouble and they sent me to detention. I'm like, I think I was in 6th grade. I think I was in 6th grade, right before I went to 7th grade. And they sent me to detention, right? And so I go into the detention class, and like I was telling you guys before, the word had got out. Like one teacher had already told another teacher, and a teacher had already told another teacher, and so I went into detention. I bullshit you not. I go into detention. I sit down, and the teacher looks at me, and you know, he says to the entire class, he's like, and I sit in the back, right? I'm a little asshole. I'm already mad. I'm in detention, so I sit all the way in the back. And so he looks up at the class. He's like, okay, I need to make sure everybody in here is doing homework. You know, pull out your books. Make sure you're doing homework. You know, you get classwork done if you're in detention. But you know what they do. And so I'm like, whatever, dude. So you know, I pull out a piece of paper and I just start drawing on the piece of paper. And so the teacher, he gets up. Probably like 20 minutes later, he gets up. He comes over to my desk in the back, and damn it, I keep running out of this fucking fuel. Do I have more? There we go. So he gets up, he comes to the back where I am sitting in the class. You know, I'm back there mean mugging with my little pen and pencil, my pencil and paper. And he comes back there and he does the exact same thing that the other teachers do. I'm in detention, in trouble in the back. He comes over, he pulls out his wallet and he pulls out a picture of his 2 sons. And he was like, "Can you draw this for me?" I don't know. I don't know the teacher. Like, I'm not in any of his classes or anything like that, you know. But he comes up to me, he pulls it out of his wallet, and he's like, "Can you draw this picture of my kids for me? You know, blah, blah, blah. Like, how much is it going to be?" And I'm like, $20, you know? Yeah, I'm in 6th grade. I'm like, $20, bro. Yeah, shit, I'm rich. $20. You just give me $20, I'll take care of it. And he's like, cool. He leaves the picture with me. And I was like, I don't have the right paper or whatever. And I was like, all the paper that I have stripes on it or whatever. It's like, you know, notebook paper. He was like, cool. He leaves the class. And he comes back with like a ream of like that printer paper. He comes back with this printer paper, and he fucking he gives me some paper, and he's like, "There you go," you know, bam, bam, bam. And he goes back and he sits down, and I'm like, holy hell. And so I spend my detention drawing him this picture, and so I finish it in about like an hour and a half, like 2 hours or something in detention, and I hand it right back to him right there in the class, and I give him his picture back of his sons, and that dude, he sat there. And he stared at it. And I think that was probably one of my best ones. I remember this picture to this very day. 6th grade. I remember drawing this portrait of these 2 kids. And he looks at it and he sits there and he's like, dude, how do you do this? He was like, I just gave you the picture and you sat back there and you drew it. I didn't have a ruler. I didn't have like nothing. He was just so amazing. He pulls his $20 out of his wallet. And he pays me just $20, and I go back and sit in the rear of detention and shit, and I'm just like, yeah. Like, when I leave, I'm gonna buy some candy, like, cause I don't care. Like, I'm not, you know, You know, you're like 13 or something in sixth grade, 12, 13 years. I don't know how old you are, but you're young, dude. So I was like, oh, candy store, here I come. He said, I don't even know how to use a pencil. He said, I'm a noob at NMS. I only started recently. You'll be a pro in no time, trust me. Especially if you crack out on it like we do. You know, it's like, it's not enough to just play No Man's Sky. You have to complete, you know, go complete crackhead on it. Rygagen. I haven't seen that in a long time. I don't care about it very much, but I haven't seen that. HMS Drake said, "Good story, cool story." Yeah, I got a million of them. I got a million of them, but none of it comes to mind. Like, I got a bunch of stories, and like, I've led I've led a crazy life, you know. And when I got married, like, you won't believe it, but when I got married, look, I'm gonna blow this ship up, crashing into stuff. When I got married, my life got even crazier. Like, I used to party a lot, and I used to hang out a lot, and I used to drink a lot, and I kick it a lot, and you know, I didn't even get a serious job. I didn't even get a serious 9-to-5 job until I was like 27 years old, because I was an artist, and money came to me a little too easy. You know, like, if I ever hurt for money, I would just go draw something, or I would just go out there and I would solicit myself on Facebook, and people would buy something, you know, and I never really hurt too much. And so I would, you know, I'd charge somebody $150, $175 for a portrait or something like that. That would only take me, you know, 3 or 4 hours to do. And so, you know, I get 3 or 4 of those a week, and, you know, I spend a day doing them. And, you know, the rest of the week, I'm like, you know, I got $600. I'm like, I just, you know, my lifestyle didn't force me to be serious for a long time. You know, I took my art, I took my skill, and I just exploited it in a way where I didn't really, you know, I was like, screw a job. I don't need a damn job, you know. But as time went on, as I got married, of course you need a job, you know, have a couple kids and everything like that. And, but oddly enough, once I got married, the fuckery continued, bro. The fuckery continued. Man. Me and my wife, bro. I'm only gonna say this one time, because I don't want to make it, you know, I don't want to be too, you know, I don't want to go too much on it. But just man, me and my wife, dog, the drugs, the things that we got into once I got married, out of fucking control. I thought that I had fun. I thought that I kicked it, but I didn't. I got married, bro, and once I had a soldier with me, we were unstoppable. we were fucking unstoppable. And so I had to chill out. So I don't drink very much anymore. I might have a beer here and there or something like that, because I fucking ate holes into my stomach. I was just drinking too much. So I got a bunch of stories, man. I got a life full of them. And they just don't come to mind unless I'm kind of reminded of it. You know, you guys are saying something in chat, and I'm like, oh man, you know, this happened, that happened. Like, oh, I remember this. And it just doesn't come to mind unless it kind of, my memory is jogged. Old Mick Reaper, what is up, my friend? Thank you for coming back. It's good to see you again. Gangster said, can I hire you as a pilot? Hell no, I'll crash the shit out of that starship. You don't want me. So this was that other paradise world, yeah? And it's raining so damn much. Let's see if it's just a forever rain. It's a wet, okay, so it's just a storm. It's not like, you know, monsoon. Because those monsoon planets just don't stop raining. HMS Drake, when I got married, the fuckery continued. Law of Evolution 2K17. I promise you. Oh my God. Yeah, man, but that is so true. It's true. A wise man once said the fuckery continued. That's a good one too. Oh, goddamn. Yeah, that's a true story, though, man. That's a true story. Me and my wife, man, like, usually you have somebody that's your better half, right? Your better half. Someone that always is telling you, but you shouldn't do that. Like, come on. And, you know how wives are. Sometimes they'll be like, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. And, you should think about doing things this way because this might be a better way. You know how wives get sometimes. Nah, man. Nah. I married my wife and she was like, oh, yeah, let's do that. I got married and it was like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's let's drink that. Let's pop those. So I didn't meet my better half, man. I met my other half. That's a good way to put it. I did not meet my better half when I got married. I met just the other half of me. We just completed each other and we continued. The fuckery continued. It was just I tell you, it's just a good ball of fun. I want to walk around this planet for a while. Cakester said he'd be right back. All right, bro. See you in a second. He said go upwards to that Star Wars Episode 7. The fuckery continues. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Did someone cut you in half? Wait. Fuck. Oh, man, that is good stuff. Tommy, he said you're joking, exaggerating, but yeah, you got a lot of you seen your post and you got a lot of respect for your OP. Yeah, man. Thank you. Really appreciate that, sir. Really appreciate that. Travick said he's on a dialysis, so he can't drink at all. And you're in the hospital right now watching the stream on the phone. Damn, man. Well, I hope you get much better. Well, from what I understand about dialysis, it stems from a deeper problem, so that you have to visit. I don't know if it's two times a week or once a week, X amount of times a month or something that you have to go. So, man, I definitely hope you get better. And I hope the problem that's caused the reason for you to have to get dialysis is solved, so you can get better, man. Because my grandmother dealt with that. My grandmother dealt with that for a lot of her life. She was a diabetic, and she dealt with that a lot, man. And it was just tough seeing that. I always saw her shooting herself with the insulin, and I lived with my grandmother for a good deal of my life, so it was like going to the hospital visits and having to see her do that, and it drained her, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff that's kind of jacked up. So yeah, I hope you get a lot better, man. That's some serious shit. But you in the hospital watching the stream. Much respect, bro. Much respect. HMS Drake. He said, "Why y'all call me famous, man?" That is good stuff. A white man was saying, "That's good stuff." I even said, okay, and apparently I say that a lot too. I say that a lot, and I didn't even know it. But I said it in the video that I made earlier about trolls. I keep saying it, that's good stuff, man. Oh, he said the immune system attacks your kidney, but you're on the road for a new kidney. That's good, man. That's good. Hopefully you can get it, get it taken care of. He said he sees Drake's post a lot. Yeah, you famous, bro. Just Facebook famous, internet famous. You're just all over the place, huh? You're probably in different people's streams and all over the place. That's what I find cool too. I find it super cool that because whenever I'm not streaming, I'm generally just kind of on YouTube, just fucking around, commenting on people's stuff and jumping around to different streams. And it's funny to see you guys in there. Like I go into Cobra stream, or I go into a different streamer. Like I'll stop into people's streams and they only got like 10 subs, because I understand now how important that is. I understand how important one like is to a guy that you know, doesn't have very many subs, but he's still trying. You know what I mean? So I'll go and I'll stop into a guy that 20, 30 subs or something like that, and I'll hang out in his stream for a little while, ask him a few questions, I'll drop a like, and then I'll leave. You know, and when it's cool to see all of you guys in those different streams. Whenever I, you know, stop out in some random place too. It's like I'm not even Cobra. Like I don't have to be in Cobra stream. I'll be in some random stream somewhere, and I'll see like 3 of you guys, and I'm like, oh, dude, what's up? He said, this is my boy. That's my boy Blue. Oh damn, my wife. Hey man, hey guys, my wife just woke up, guys. Oh shit. Oh fuck, my wife woke up, man. Oh shit, my son is awake too. God damn it. I said I was gonna try to push this as long as I could. But I was gonna try to push it as long as I could, man. Oh, so you said you're HMS Drake. You are all over the place. You are famous, man. Fuck, my wife's... Oh, God. Oh, shit. Guys. He said, you better go, man. A wise man once said, oh, shit, my wife just woke up. Oh, fuck, my wife. My son woke up, too. Fuck, dude, I'm fucked. I'm fucked, man. Ah, man. Okay, all right. This is probably gonna be where we go ahead and wrap it up. I appreciate everybody that came to the stream. Before I go, don't forget to drop a like on the stream, man. Don't forget to drop a sub. If you haven't subbed already, please drop a sub really quick. Maybe I should just make it. Maybe I should just warp to one more planet. You think I should warp to one more? Fuck. You hear my son? He's coming. God damn it. Damn it. I think my daughter just woke up too. He said, "Time to push exit protocol alpha. Go, go, go." Oh shit. Fuck. My son's here. Come here, man. Come here, man. Come here, man. I know. It's all right. You want to say hi? He's like, fuck you. I'm not saying hi. All right, guys. But once again, thank you guys so very much. So very much, man. I pushed it for as long as I could. My wife, I haven't seen her yet. She's not staring at me. She didn't like give me a finger or anything. But my son don't play that shit. He came right out here like, who's talking? What are you doing? Why? So thank you everybody, man. Thank you for coming to the stream. I really appreciate you guys. Fetty Bean, once again, appreciate you, sir. Hinotami, man, you my guy. Chozo, I see you, man. I see you. K-Stir, I appreciate you stopping in as well. Travic, I know you're lurking back there, bro. You're probably back there lurking. Zimmer's probably in the back lurking too. But I appreciate everybody. HMS Drake, Bashmaster, thank you so much. There goes the fuckery. Man, yes, sir. So I appreciate you all. Thank you for Fantasize for stopping through on the stream. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you guys. I'll probably be back tomorrow night, but we will see. But I will catch you guys on the next one.